You guys went through your first day of work, defending a bunch of street cleaners, going down into the dock ward. The first day went by. You heard a noise on one of the rooftops near you, and you also heard another noise from the sewers below. And checked it out. Torin chased after one of the noises on the roof, but a parade went by and stopped the chase. After work, you guys went to talk to Volo in the Yawning Portal. Some of you had nachos. You overheard a conversation with Bonnie and Maloon, and you learned that Bonnie was in fact a doppelganger, which can magically transform into different people, humanoids. What else? You magically convinced Bonnie to talk outside. There was a confrontation, a chase ensued, and you eventually, V's eventually caught up to Bonnie and ended her permanently. Torin went to the Field of Triumph and saw a fight, and the end of the session was a deep conversation about allies and allegiances. So you guys went to sleep. If you don't have a long rest, take it. I believe everyone has it, yeah, because it was in the morning when everyone talked.
Let's click it just to be safe.
Cool, yeah. Feel free to re-click it. And you guys are going back down into the dock ward. And it is the second day. Is there anything people are doing differently? What are people doing on like their watches and whatnot?
Is it raining?
Let's see. How bad is the rain?
Oh no.
How bad?
Is it raining?
It's worse than it was yesterday.
All right.
It's worse?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it was just like little droplets before, but now it is a steady kind of stream of rain off and on during the day.
Worse
Gareth's
than
got
yesterday.
a little umbrella. He's being Gareth's being carried by the robot. He's got a little umbrella that covers him, but most of the robot's still getting rained on.
Probably pretty hungover too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Dang.
Both of you roll a Constitution save, the two gnomes, just to see. I'm not going to poison you. It's just more of a role play of how
Got it.
fucked up you still are.
It's not great.
Okay.
Man. Grumbo.
Grumbo, as fitting. You're not that hungover. You're hydrated. Yeah.
Quick question. Does Krandren need to recreate his disguise, or can this be a disguise that he's made and can just put on? Is it...
Yeah, this is a disguise you mainly put on and then just do like the finishing touches to it. Each day will be another deception roll, so
Okay.
But so how are you guys traveling with this cleaning group? Are you guys all together, or are some of you behind? If you want to like order yourself of who's in the front or the back. I know V's was on a rooftop last time.
Yeah, can I be?
Yeah, I'm definitely staying back.
Okay.
Torin will probably just be in the middle, off to the side, just watching.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are going south, so Thor is in the middle.
And are the workers staying on the high road?
Yeah, they're just moving down the high road,
Okay.
further and further south.
As they work, or are we just traveling at this point?
It's as they work. At this point, you've already traveled to where you got to last time. Like they're working their way south by day by day.
I would like to travel down past the group.
Okay. How far do you go? Just generally based on this.
I would like to be.
Lamb will be the workers, basically.
I would like
you
to be
guys-
80 feet away from the workers,
Okay, just a ways down.
trying to blend in, sitting on a stoop or something.
Okay. There aren't that many people around, so it is kind of hard to blend in. It seems like the high road kind of pitters out as you go down this way. There are people once in a while going through, but you can make a stealth check if you want to keep incognito.
Sure. I mean, I'm not trying to like hide.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, just not be a sore thumb out in the middle of everything. Cool. Yeah, you don't draw too much attention. Roll a perception check.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. From your vantage point, or just based on like where you are ahead of people, you see a larger figure, and they are looking towards the cleaners. He has like a hood up, and he seems to be like standing on the side and trying to blend in. Yeah, this larger, bulkier figure.
Can you show me one more time?
He's just between you and the group, and he's looking towards the cleaners that are coming through.
On the ground level.
Yeah, he's just like on a street corner, and he's like not in the road, but he's kind of, every once in a while looking towards that direction.
Okay. I'm just gonna watch him for now. I guess we're not in combat, but I'd be getting ready to cast a spell.
Okay.
I wouldn't be like pointing my wand at him. I would just be like ready. Like I'm aware of him, so I'm.
Yeah.
I think he's shady, so I'm ready to act if he looks like he's gonna do something threatening.
Okay. Roll a insight check. Fairly decent as and roll another perception check. Hey, look at
That's
that.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's a lot of rolls.
Few things you notice. He seems to, based on the insight check, he seems to have this sense that he doesn't see what he's looking for, and he starts to turn away and move down the street, away from the high road. Based on the perception check, you see a hint of red skin, and let's see.
Means nothing to Grumbo.
You would see a weapon to his side, believe a sword, and some heavier armor underneath this cloak. But yeah, he seems to be leaving.
All right. I'm just gonna stay put, and if the group is still moving and working, I'm gonna kind of saunter down ahead of them when I need to keep my distance.
Okay.
Visa's up on the rooftops, just jumping between buildings. Today's outfit is a lovely bandana with a like little dragon patterns polka dotting all over the place, and a poncho over like a longer dress.
Cool. Gur, you said you were like more towards the middle of everyone.
I want to be like hanging back. Like Grumbo's 80 feet in front. I want to be 80 feet behind. Because again, I feel like Badu kind of sticks out.
Mm-hmm. Torin, are you keeping pretty close to the cleaners?
Yeah, I'm just basically just across the street from where they're working, just trying to stay out of the rain, just watching them.
Okay. And Krandren, are you also with the workers?
Yeah, Krandren's with the workers, kind of closer to them, trying
Who's
to integrate
Krandren?
himself with the group.
Checkmate.
Well, quote unquote,
Call me
checkmate
by-
is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Codename Checkmate.
Tell me
Yeah.
about code name. Yeah.
Are you trying to stay away? Like, are you making it clear you're unassociated with the group, the rest of the adventurers, or are you like, do you have no problem being seen with them? Like,
With the previous encounter with Bonnie, where it seemed like they were still aware that I was that Checkmate, quote unquote, was
Yeah.
associated with this group, probably trying to distance himself in order to try to dispel that belief, because as far as he's aware, the only person that thought that might be gone. So just trying to keep up the disguise and appearing more as like a casual guard for them.
okay, cool. Roll deception at advantage.
Yeah, because I remembered that the last time I had tried out my disguise, you had mentioned that the next time I roll my deception would be at advantage. So, okay, deception advantage.
Ooh,
All right,
nice.
21.
Yeah, very convincing. Let's see here. The halfling that was one of the halfling like cleaning people, dung sweepers, like won't stop trying to getting in a conversation with you. And he's just like talking about random things, and he like, do you engage him in conversation? One of the things he asks is the other day, that big red Dragonborn fella went running off into the street over there. What was that all about? Are we in danger?
Well, as far as I'm aware, there's nothing to be worried about. You can't really tell with those Dragonborn folks. Really, jump at the gun as soon as they can. Look, we're keeping an eye out. Just do us a favor, and if you see anything, you let me know.
Cool. Roll a. You can either make this a deception or a persuasion.
That'll be deception, because I do know that there are people after us. So.
Yeah. The persuasion
Okay.
would be like, "Hey, calm down. We'll
20.
keep you
Yeah.
covered."
Mhm.
Nice. Yeah, he seems like dissuaded from this topic anymore. He talks about numerous things, depending on how much attention you pay. He talks about the Sea Maiden Fair coming into town, which you know to be that carnival you saw. He also talks about the Sharp Ear Slasher, which is these rumors of the serial killer. He also talks
what
a
was
bit
it called?
about
The
Sharp Ear Slasher.
Ass slinging,
Yeah.
trash bringing.
Okay.
Slasher.
During conversation, Krandren would try to get as much more information about this serial killer as he can.
Yeah. Yeah, this person's pretty loose-lipped. He says his name is Terry, which he mentions like he is talking your ear off. He will not stop talking about whatever comes to mind. Restaurants and whatnot. Yeah, he says, yeah, supposedly some psycho's going around and killing all the elf folk. Use some kind of dark magic to put 2 holes in someone I saw the other day. I saw the corpse myself.
Put 2 holes in them.
Yeah, small kind of holes. I'm not sure what kind of magic does that type of thing, but it was like surgical.
Well, they'd have to try a little harder than that to get to me.
Yeah, he'll laugh and yeah, haha.
We'll see what he can have.
Yeah. see, what else does he say about it? Oh, he gives like an added tale. He says, some say the killer is just some concho that drowned by the Silvery Moon pirates in the bay, and now he rises again and stalks the streets to kill sailors. But that's just a story. I'm not sure if that's anything. I'm just happy I'm not an elf.
Well, I'll make sure to keep an eye out for this ghost. Huh.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, the last thing he mentions about him is that it seems like whenever someone goes missing, it's not during the day. Whatever this killer's doing doesn't seem to like the sunlight. Or people around, I guess, but...
Well, I'll keep that information in mind, Terry. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he keeps sweeping the streets, along with the rest of the about 13 other dung sweepers. There are 2 other guards with you that are just set to kind of watch things as well. They mainly like manage the dung sweepers rather than they're not that capable fighters, you guys can tell. So most of the day goes pretty uneventfully. There's not too much to check out. I'll say let's say V's and Gur being towards the back of the pack of people. You can make a perception check.
Coming right up.
Where's this thing? Perception.
An 8. It's raining.
The main thing you notice is that the Sea Maiden's Fair moving through the Way of Dragons, similar to it how it did previously. This time they have this weird mechanical contraption that looks like a ball with a bunch of dragon heads coming off of it, and every once in a while it spits out a torrent of fire into the air, and the crowd is going wild for that.
Thanks.
Other than that, you don't see too much dangerous about. So the day passes by, and it's reaching evening. You guys, it's towards the end of the workday. Is there anything else you guys want to do for that?
Can I... Seeing that the halfling has been chatting up our disguised elf, can I try to tail him secretly and see where he goes? Maybe he has information that we don't, or he's getting it from somewhere. He seems to know quite a lot.
Sure. Yeah, you can follow him as work gets off. What would other people like to do? Do you tell people that you're following him? And...
Yeah, I'll jump down and just tell Torin what I'm about to do, and then jump back up and follow the halfling.
Torin will just give you a little nod.
Yeah, so you can just roll a stealth check as he heads Terry over here.
12.
For Terry. He
Yo, Terry the
let's see.
halfling.
Okay, he seems completely oblivious. As he walks with another halfling, which he continues to talk his ear off about different things. They head up to the trade ward, actually. And as you follow along, mainly on the rooftops, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, just staying out of sight as best I can.
Yeah, you'll see that there seems to be a like one of these buildings over here in this section, and you'll see that this is kind of like a housing situation where there are quite a few halflings living in the same like kind of joint housing situation, and yeah, they will go in. There are numerous halflings like hanging up laundry under the where it's like dry under one of the like shades and whatnot, and you'll see other ones just working their way around. Roll a perception check.
I kill all the halflings.
Yeah, I burned down the place.
17.
Let's see. What do you see here?
I'll like just watch them a little bit and maybe peek in one of the windows upside down.
Yeah, yeah. It seems like they have a like as you watch for about like 30 minutes or so, you'll see that there are like a group of 3 of them which emerge from a basement that seems to have like a hidden entrance on the side of it. There's something down there which they're clearly keeping under wraps.
Mutter to myself, is everyone doing something illegal here? I'll make note of it. How many halflings are here?
You'd estimate, I mean, in this like big tall, it's like 4 stories, but crafted pretty you think that there's some like architecture violations going on. And you'd estimate that there's maybe like 30 or so.
All right. I'll make a note of it, and eventually head back to wherever I think the group is.
Okay, yeah, it is. The sun is just setting, and you can all reconvene together at the end of the day. Is there anything you'd like to do? Go back to the manor or anything else?
So if we're looking for excitement, we can obviously break into the halfling condo. There's a basement that they have something mysterious down there. I suppose I don't truly care, but I don't know, I got a whiff of, well, it certainly was smelly, but it wasn't dung.
Hmm. What do you think they could be hiding down there?
Obviously, elven bodies. No, I'm only kidding. I don't truly care. I just wanted to see.
I mean, it might be something, or it might just be like a poker game or something. Ow.
Lots of alcohol.
What about
Another
you, Checkmate? Did you hear anything? Anything new?
He's glammed up.
He's very
Oh, his mic's muted.
Yeah.
It's almost.
Oh.
Oh no.
Maybe he's busy.
Dude,
Yeah, it's all good.
he's staring
I
off
saw
into
a guy
he's
watching
staring off into
everybody.
the rain. Let's not bother him for now.
Okay, watching everybody.
I
What do you
saw
look
a
like?
guy watching, but he walked away. He seemed like he didn't see what he wanted.
What was he watching? Was he watching the workers?
Yeah, just kind of everybody.
What did he look like?
Yeah, I didn't see him.
Well, not that I see this kind of thing, but he had red skin.
Oh,
No offense, Torin. Not saying people with red skin are inherently dangerous.
I understand what you're saying.
Hey, you guys hear me?
Yep.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's weird.
Might be another hobgoblin, such as Krandren, or it might be a tiefling. Not that that helps or makes more sense of anything.
What time of day is it? Since
the sun is just cresting. The water you can see off into the docks.
So is it still early morning then?
No, this is
It's late?
the end of the day.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the day passed and it was fairly uneventful.
Gareth wants to go to see his at least see Benny, because I know Benny was working on something for Krandren.
Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah, you can head that way.
I guess I'm gonna go back to the manor.
All right, tell the ghost I say hi.
You don't have to remind me about the ghost that lives there. Sure.
All right, thank you.
And Torin's just gonna turn and start walking towards the manor.
Cool. Gur, you're heading towards one man's trash. Where do other people split up to?
Well, today was a very uneventful day. I feel like I'm not doing anything or making any progress, so I'm getting kind of bored, and I get restless when I get bored. I might go find something to get into. I think I'll... I think I'll find somewhere dry first.
Yeah. Grumbo, you see your friend Gur heading one direction, Torin heading the other. V's potentially directionless, it seems like.
Well, I'm definitely intrigued by V's, but I'm gonna follow V's unless V's tells me not to. I'm not gonna ask V's. I'm just gonna follow V's.
Are you attempting to remain unseen?
No. I'm just gonna walk with you like it's
Hanging
completely normal. Yep. Like I was invited since you said it out loud. I'll grab my coat, I guess.
Yeah. Grumbo just looking in your direction. Do you bring lamb with you over here, or did you?
No, I
leave
mean
it
not
at
like
the manor?
everywhere I go.
Yeah, just today. Did you bring them along or?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. Dan, do we have a Dan?
Yeah,
Me.
I'm here.
Nice. Yeah, so the group is splitting up. Gur is heading over to one man's trash at the end of the day. Torin's heading back, and V's and Grumbo seem to be hanging around for a bit here. Sun is setting. Everyone's within talking distance at this point, but they seem to be splitting up. But so, what do you?
Jeez. I guess Krandren will walk his way back to Troll Skull Manor, but a different way than Torin's going. Probably walking his way a bit through the dock ward or along this way at the dragon here.
Okay.
Just heading north.
Way of the dragon. Yeah, so Torin will be generally around. So the way of the dragon is a decently populated road. Is that the kind of road you want to walk?
Maybe I'll go a
Yeah.
little bit further to the west, like more on the more into the dock ward. I guess on
Okay.
yeah, maybe Snail Street. Let's go with that. Take some of the side
Okay.
streets to get there, and then work my way up north.
Uh-huh. Gur is generally heading in the same direction. Do you just try to head off similarly, or like are you trying to keep apart?
Yeah, I just don't want
Yeah, he doesn't want to be seen with us, right?
like
Yeah.
associated with the rest of the group. So kind
Yeah.
of
Okay.
doing his own thing, walking off to the side. If anybody else can pick up on the messages and like keep an like if they want to keep an eye out or like walk along a different street, then fine. But
Yeah.
he's not trying to associate with anybody. So
Okay. Cool. And V's
I think-
and Grumbo.
I think dejectedly I'll walk back to the manor in the rain.
Okay.
And then
Grumbo, you just follow along.
get on my notebook and start looking through things.
You don't want to, like, go do something?
You're here.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna, like, go get into something.
Have you been following me the whole time?
I mean, we were all walking together.
Oh, I guess I just assumed you would
dear.
have. I assumed you would have gone off with your friend Gur.
This is awkward. I was just going with my friend V.
Oh.
Puppy dog eyes.
Are we?
You see up ahead, Torin is a little whiles away. You could potentially catch up if that's the goal. Or you could just keep walking at your regular pace. It sounds like regular pace it is. Krandren, roll a perception check.
perception, my favorite. Let's see. Oh, 19. Nice.
Nice.
Okay. You notice about you're working your way through the street here, heading your way up. As you're heading up this way, Gur is heading towards One Man's Crash. And the sun has crested over the ocean to the west, and there are not many people around, especially when the sun goes down. And you hear the sound of a clink on the roof above you,
Link.
like the sound of something heavy, potentially, I mean, a boot or a body.
Like metal, like someone in armor, maybe? Or
I'll say, based on that perception, you think you heard something on one roof and then it hitting the other roof. You put together that this could be someone who just jumped between them.
How high up are the roofs over here?
Some are like 20 feet and some are like 30 feet.
It's obviously
Okay.
she's doing her
True
Batman
story.
impression.
Yeah.
And if no one else is around, then I think Krandren will try to go up on the roof, see if he can get a better look.
Okay. Roll a athletics check.
Athletics, also my favorite. Nope, 8.
Okay. You don't I'm not going to make it so you can't climb these roofs, but it takes a little while.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. If people want to take 5 minutes, there's something I need to prepare.
Okay.
Oh no!
I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah,
I know.
it's probably
mean-
happening to you. What's gonna happen to Checkmate in the middle of a street when he's just minding his own business?
Alright.
I just had to press the
Don't touch
button.
You had to. You had to push the button. Now you're getting shanked.
You're gonna get shanked, bruh. There's nobody around.
I was damn.
It's Santa Claus.
It'll just be a second. Here. I'm
I
also
really
gonna
do
get
not
some
like
tea.
Blaze talking right now. Just gonna throw it out there.
Now you know how I
It'll
feel
be
every
fine.
single time.
Are we...
This is exactly how I feel every single time that he brings up something happening to Torin in the middle of the night.
At
It's
least,
just
at
the
least
ice cream
Krandren,
man that's coming by and with ice
Krandren
cream.
is a rogue, and he can run away very fast. So I'll at least take some solace in that.
Are we
Fair.
at the manor, or are we en route to the manor?
You are where you are when this happens, like based on the map. That's where.
Okay, so we're in the
That's like
trade
when
ward
this
somewhere.
happens.
Okay.
How far ahead of them am I approximately?
I'd say about 60 feet or so.
All right.
Grumbo, why are you following me?
Hey, you said you were going to do something fun. Everyone else was just going to do boring stuff. You made it sound like you were going to get into some trouble. I
Well-
mean, it's kind of my thing. You'd make a great team.
I'm gonna look at the gnome, who I have barely interacted with from the beginning. I'm getting out of the rain.
We live in the same house.
I'm going to the awning portal.
You read my mind.
Let me change direction.
I love how we own a bar, and then we just spend all of our time in someone else's bar.
Someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can't work from home.
True.
Then just home feels like work. I'll be trying to read my notebook from underneath the poncho.
Like you just have it pulled up over your head entirely.
Or maybe like the poncho is like translucent or clear or something.
I'm gonna fill up my water while Gareth's planning our death. Be right back.
No, he's finding Krandren's death.
Specifically,
Yeah.
Krandren's death.
Bad people get
In
punished.
retrospect,
Bad people
Bad
get
people
punished.
get what's coming to them.
You knew this going in, Krandren.
Excuse me? Excuse me.
Oh God.
I mean, to be fair, they did just tell you, hey, this guy comes out at night. And then you're dressed as an elf by yourself, purposely away from everybody else at night.
I mean,
I was hoping to more establish myself, not directly. Okay.
if there's one way to catch
I didn't think it would take 2 days. Okay, I thought
We have figured
thought
out.
it might be day 5, day 6, but nope. Right away, see an elf, go for it. No stalking.
I mean, you wanted to know who it was. This is a way to find it.
Hey, before
Alright.
you die, leave a message or something, you know?
Yeah, like write something on the ground so we can find you.
Rosebud.
Exactly.
We're just gonna somehow like go over there, and there's just gonna be like drag marks like in the dirt. I'm like, oh.
I think Krandren's made a better stuff than that. We'll see, but
Yeah, I
yeah.
believe in you, Krandren, but I mean, I do believe you're gonna get shanked.
They can certainly try.
They might not even take anything from you. They might just shank you and run away.
What are you gonna do? Stab me?
Guy
The
who got
first
stabbed.
Who was stabbed?
Name: Sharp ear slasher. Occupation: Sharp ear slasher.
Flashing.
Ear slasher, okay.
Is the rain still coming down, like, heavily? Still heavy rain?
Yeah, there is a decent flow of rain going on.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Feels like a storm's a brewing. So
Oh, it
A
is
shanking storm. Ever been shanked in the rain before?
Funny story.
No comment.
Fair enough, fair enough.
What's the funny story?
Getting shanked in the rain.
Instead of cloud of daggers, it's like storm cloud of daggers.
uh, two small holes. Jesus. No one else knows about that yet, though.
Is Checkmate about to get fucking sniped?
He's about to get bit by a snake. Maybe it's a,
Or a
maybe it's a
vampire.
vampire. Yeah, maybe it's a vampire.
Vampire. Krandren vampire. Let's
Yo!
go.
First
Oh my
Checkmate.
God, that would be sick.
That would be.
Tempted to change my whole story in order to make that happen.
Do I see?
This is Curse of Strahd now. This is Curse of Strahd.
Do I see Torin up above the way?
Yeah, he's like 60 feet out. You know he's down there.
Not exactly hard to miss.
I'll yell out to him across the rain. Torin, we're going to the yawning portal, I think. Do you want to come?
Torin isn't even gonna turn around. He's just gonna put one hand up and he's just gonna like just motion in front of him.
All right. Suit yourself. No, he's gotten a lot quieter since he got that tattoo, Grumbo.
He's cursed. Usually cursed people are kind of conflicted, you know? They know they're gonna die.
Does he seem conflicted?
Oh yeah, he's terrified, but he doesn't want to tell anybody.
Yeah, he seems like the type
That guy's he's got issues.
he has to keep his image as very strong.
Definitely. He owns a fight club after all.
You know, I was thinking, I think we've almost exhausted all of our apparent leads. There is this one place we haven't checked yet. This Follow the Father person. They own I have it written down here, they own a potion shop. And that is actually one of the shops that's near us. We could go there and see what they're on about. Perhaps they have something they can tell us that can steer us on the correct path.
Sure, if you want to ask some questions.
Or buy something, I suppose. It's always fun to go shopping to get your mind off things.
A little light on coin these days.
I thought you were very rich.
I was. Kind of, owed a lot by Volo.
Well, I think
Kind
we've
of paid us
established.
in a stupid house instead of money.
I think we've established that Volo is not going to pay anyone's debt.
Yeah, my money's kind of tied up in real estate. Stock market,
The worst.
Okay. So
We change our direction again. We go towards the potion shop next to Trollskull Manor.
it is pretty close. You do not. Siri does not redirect you in whatever Google Maps. Okay. Do we have people?
I think we're all here.
Present.
Okay.
Well, Dan's muted again.
Do we have Dan?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. Roll initiative.
No.
Shit. Is it just Krandren rolling initiative?
Who?
So it's gonna be like that, huh?
Yeah, it is Krandren.
Fuck.
That's you, dice.
Wait, why did he go 3 times?
What the?
What the hell was that?
I think since he did, he
Six, I
gets all
guess.
3. 24.
Okay. And let me
Well,
take you to the thing.
You're gonna have to.
So,
you're gonna have to redo.
you are.
You have to redo initiative because the encounter's on the other map.
Oh, well, I'll just add it. Okay. Let's see. As you're climbing up this thing, you take a little bit of time just based on that athletics. And did you? What would you want to climb? The roof that you immediately heard? Like, do you just go for the closest roof? Do you go towards where you heard the sound of like
that sounds a little dumb. I would probably go to the opposite roof just to like get a view of the above ground, basically.
Okay. So there is a figure on the other roof who will roll initiative with you, and you just slightly.
We both got 6. Oh my god.
Oh wait, did you have a 6?
Wait,
you
did it
had
roll
a
again?
5, I believe. Yeah, it did roll again, but
The first
No,
one's
his
a
first
6.
one was a 6.
Oh, the first one was a 6. Okay, this will be
Roll
a
again.
roll off. Yeah. I guess I will roll first. Ooh.
So just roll a d20 or
D20 plus your dex.
Nice. Yeah.
oh, okay. I'll just roll initiative again. Yeah. Can it let me or maybe
Just
if I
do
do
a
it
dex roll. Just do a dex roll.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Check dex. Okay.
Nice. You hear a sound that you probably haven't ever heard before, as there is this sharp blasting sound coming from the other roof, as you manage to climb up and swivel over to the other side of the roof here just in time, as this thing glances off and takes some of the shingles of the top of the roof here. For the actual viewers, you see a pistol being held by a shadowy figure across the roof.
Fucking pistol?
Oh shit.
So-
Guns.
Let us these Torin and Grumbo, I'll say that you can make a perception check, DC 15 to hear it, the sound.
13.
Oh
Grumbo,
no.
it is up
Nope.
to you with your keen ears. Oh,
Oh no.
fortunately, a
What?
street over, amid the few people who are still around on the street, you do not hear the sound of this pistol going off, or you wouldn't know it. You've never heard a pistol before, so. But Mr. Goof, traveling along the road, how about you roll a perception at advantage as you are walking the road, traveling from place to place as you do.
Alright. How do I do that? Sorry.
So if you have your character sheet up and you hit the word perception, it'll be on the left where there's the big
Yeah.
list of. So all you have to do is hit that.
And just roll. Public roll? Advantage, normal, or disadvantage?
Advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Normal.
That's
He
fine.
said advantage. He
Stop,
said advantage.
Cameron. Stop.
No, you said advantage.
Oh, did I? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
because he's
Yeah.
nearby.
It is advantage.
You just yell at me.
Cameron's up to something.
I just fucking with you.
Oh my
That's
god.
20.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Congratulations. First nat
So-
20.
What are you doing as you're traveling the road? It's getting dark. You are probably going place to place as you usually do. Are you?
I'm skipping over the puddles of water.
Okay, just avoiding them to get all splashed. Roll a acrobatics check to see how well you're dodging these puddles and moving.
Oh, yikes. Normal?
Normal.
Yeah, this would be normal. Amazing. Yeah,
That's a good roll.
you're doing
Yeah.
you're doing pretty well as you're keeping your boots and your like socks and whatnot pretty dry as you're skipping back and forth. Your hat's mainly covering you from the rain. You hear a sound that you've heard before. You've traveled so far that you know about exotic weapons and whatnot.
Oh.
As you hear this sharp sound, you know of weapons and whatnot, and you hear it about a street away. What do you do? As you're in the middle of this road, a few commoners look surprised at the sound and confused.
I'm gonna levitate. I want to see what's going on. I want us to get high up.
Nice. I don't believe you have to roll anything for that. It just happens. Cool. So mark off that spell.
Sorry, how do I do that? Because that's an item.
Oh, it's an item?
It's
the magic
my...
item.
Where is it? It's my instrument of the bards.
Okay.
I can fly and
Is
levitate.
that? I hate to ruin this,
Uncommon?
but is that an uncommon item?
Yes,
believe it.
it's...
Oh, really?
Instrument of the bards, Mac Fury Mid Saturn.
Okay. I will check that out, but
Yeah, double check
it
that,
just
please.
uses it just uses a expended thing. Yeah, I believe there's like a certain amount of spells and then it runs out. But nice. You will crest over one of these houses and can also roll an initiative here. So you'll see yourself up here.
Initiatives, where do I roll those?
So if you have your person selected, if you just click them, it'll have like a box around them. And then up at the top left, there should be like inventory, spells, features.
Yes.
Under utility, there's
Mhm.
initiative and then roll initiative.
I got it.
That should nice.
Ah.
That should put you in. And what was the rolls?
Does that mean he's higher up? Yeah, he's first.
So Krandren was 16.
No, they're both 6, and then they have to roll off against each other.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that. Cool. We'll say that it is your turn as you levitate up. You see a kind of scuffle going on between these two on two sides of the roofs here. You saw a dark, shadowy figure with this gun leveled. Shoots the roof on the other side. In Krandren, you see a odd-looking, almost wizard-looking character floating up. And what do you do from the levitated position? You can potentially like grab one of the roofs and get on it, or do you just stay levitated?
I will. So. Is anyone on no one's injured, right?
Not at the moment. The elf-looking person on the roof just got shot at, but he looks to be fine.
Yeah, I want to get closer, but not too close. So I guess, can I move here? Oh yeah.
Cool. So that is if you hold control and hold click, you can measure that out. So you can this roof is like 30 feet up and this one's like 20 feet. So you can like hop down to the slightly lower roof and believe you have like 10 more feet of movement. But you can just end it there if you want.
Yeah, I want to try to get to the roof where the person's
the
getting
elf is?
shot at. Yeah, where the elf is.
Cool. Roll a acrobatics check.
All right. Normal, right?
Normal. Yeah. Ooh, I was hoping for just
Strictly
this.
balance.
Yeah, so with this levitate, you are kind of like walking, but your feet often don't touch the ground as you're levitating up and down and kind of bouncing. And as you try to get to this roof, you first slam your head into it and take
Classic.
1 damage. And you land on the other side of this roof. You land on the top with a little bit of force as you basically you're prone. So you land on your butt as you see this elf thug person right ahead of you.
Right.
You still have an action, so you could potentially cast a spell, Vicious Mockery, which is a cantrip, so it doesn't use up resources. It's just a damaging thing.
Yeah, let's use
Or you-
Vicious Mockery here.
Okay. And you use it at the shadowy figure
at the
across
shadowy
way?
figure. Yeah.
Okay. So just click that under your spell book. If you just click the word Vicious Mockery, I think it should bring it in the chat.
What do you
And
say?
He needs to roll a wisdom save. Yeah, so this is basically an insult that you throw that is like magically proved hurts them.
Yeah, just tell him that his mama's flat.
Damn.
Classic burn.
Okay, he will make a wisdom save.
Ah,
Oh, unfortunately, it does
didn't
not.
get it. Effect.
Yeah.
Should have gone with another joke. I know it's there.
His mom runs
Yeah.
marathons, so
he knows she's not flat.
You hear shouted across. There's some like cover going on where there's like shooting happening across the rooftops. You hear
There's cover.
there's just a little bit of cover. Like you can see the like top half of him, but both sides here have a little bit of cover on the other side. And you will hear him shout back something. Do you know Undercommon? Do either of you know
I
Undercommon?
don't
Probably not.
think so.
I'll be honest. I don't think I told him about the languages part. So
No,
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't have that one. Nope.
For the sake of this, Mr. Goof, roll a intelligence to see if you potentially know this language. Just for the sake of this.
Intelligence. Alright, it's over here. Utility, no. Wait, where's the intelligence? I see it.
It's- Yeah, at the
Yeah.
top, INI, or
On the character sheet.
eight. Yeah, it's
Saving
eight.
throw or ability check?
Just ability.
Okay.
Okay. Being a far traveler, you hear it. You hear the word grandmother. You heard the word grandmother in Undercommon. And you don't know what he's saying, but you hear that. Okay. Krandren, it is your turn. This strange wizard-looking person seems to be on your side.
Well, I'm not sure who you are, but I appreciate the help. What is so you said that there's some cover going on?
Yeah,
here?
so it is +2 AC, just on this side of the roof.
Okay, do I have any visual on him?
Yeah, you can still see him. It's like top half,
Okay.
like kind of crouched.
Okay, could I feasibly bonus action hide and then like move along the cover in order to get to an area where he might not know where I'm coming from?
Sure.
Okay, so I will bonus action hide. 14.
Okay, let's see here. Okay. You feel pretty hidden.
Okay, and I will take a shot with my crossbow. Am I hidden or?
You will have to move somewhere, like some other roof, or get some other angle, just based on like he knows that you're on the roof there. So if you can potentially get another angle on him or move somewhere else, you could move to the ground.
Because I started out over here, and then like could I strafe around somewhere in order to get like an angle on him and get a shot, or?
Yeah, so anywhere from like maybe this like view vantage point over here where it's like a smaller roof on the first floor, or this corner over here. You know, just a different angle for the sake of
Okay, sure. So I started out over here, so I will go yeah, I'll go over here then.
Okay, nice. And you can roll that attack at advantage.
Okay.
You were hidden.
Okay, so attack at advantage. Okay, 21.
Nice. That hits.
Alrighty. So that is or plus my sneak attack. Okay,
Nice.
14 damage.
Okay. There you go. I think that's right, actually. Yeah, that was 14 off his top for some reason. He had 10 hit points there, but nice. You strike him on his side, and seems a pretty good hit on him as he like staggers back a little bit. Even so, he seems like that hit could potentially take out a regular combatant. So he seems pretty capable.
Okay.
Yeah. Strange. Roll a both of you can roll a perception check, Mr. Goof and Krandren.
Okay, perception. 19.
Nice.
Nice.
Hey.
Hey, there you go.
Both of you recognize this to be a drow. So a elf, but a with dark skin, like a dark purplish skin. They have this black hair, and this pretty decent heavy armor on.
What race did you say it was?
Drow.
Drow.
So
Drow.
A dark elf, yeah.
Uh-huh. Oops, I made you say it. Drow. That's a drow. Yell it out. Cool. So on their turn, they will shoot out at Checkmate.
Poisonous pistol? What? Okay.
Holy shit! This guy's not
You
messing
will have
around.
+2 cover on this. Unfortunately, I don't think that matters.
That'll get me. It had a range of 9.
Oh,
What's the
Let me
range on that
double-check
thing?
this.
Hold on.
30
Yeah.
feet, 90 feet.
Because I think I'm further than 30 feet, so disadvantage?
So, he has the
He's got advantage by something.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Wait, what does that do? The
The
makes him
long
not miss.
range
It lets him kill
does
elves.
not
That's what it
impose
does.
disadvantage.
It lets him fuck you up.
Holy shit.
This guy is not fucking around. Oh my god.
Gunslinger.
Is he still talking?
He seems to mutter something to be a curse as he got hit, like he basically says "fuck" in Undercommon as he gets hit by this arrow, but he does not seem to be.
The gunslinger, he was able to make that attack without disadvantage or anything.
Yeah, and that is based on that gunslinger. I think. It's
Okay.
basically a feat.
Is it my turn now? But
So
Oh wow.
what happens is, as the initiative comes back around, we see here.
badly injured.
Who do we see?
Who are you gonna
Who are
call?
we seeing?
You don't want to know.
I'm scared now.
You see a hobgoblin with a cloak jump from one roof to another.
What the fuck?
And he will run and attempt to tackle the gunslinger over here. Strength, athletics. Ooh, that is unfortunate.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
This thing is dangerous.
So
Okay.
he
Holy.
jumps from roof to roof, attempts to tackle this thing as the drow does like a back roll, and you will hear the hobgoblin shout out. Let's see, what would he say? He yells in the direction of where he saw Krandren or Checkmate shoot previously, and he says, "Burned one, now's your chance to run."
Why
And,
does everyone know who I am? Why does everyone
Yes. roll a perception check.
Perception.
12.
12.
You will see, like, in the midst of this jump, you know this to be Rog, which was one of your faithful lieutenants.
You had mentioned him in a previous time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, session.
Good.
Okay, bringing us back around to Mr. Goof over here.
Right. So, do we ditch this guy? They are.
That is
What
only a
would Mr.
decision
Goof
you
do?
can make.
I'm gonna use healing words on the Krandren. Yeah.
So you will have to move. He is slightly like lower on the roof. Like this is the second story, and
see.
he's on the first. So you need to see him. So, you could potentially. I'll say if you move over here, you can potentially see him like off over the side. So yeah, you can roll that healing. Here, put that in the chat. Roll healing.
Okay, so that's a D4 plus your spellcasting modifier.
D4. That's slash roll. D4.
You should be
You
able
can
to
click
Probably
click on
the
the
click
healing
the
button.
button there.
Sorry.
Yeah, if you click the little dice in the chat, little 1d4 with a little dice next to it.
Can't see it.
On Healing Word itself, it should have a button labeled
Oh yeah,
healing.
1d4. Yeah.
There you
Nice.
Okay, and
What's your modifier?
go.
Or
Charisma
with
modifier.
charisma.
Charisma modifier. +3.
Is plus
Oh, okay, yeah, right. So 7
Congratulations, you have over doubled my health. I will take it. So that's another 13 health. Great.
Nice.
healing. / checkmate.
Krandren is a little upset that it seems like his disguise is not working, but let's see. Okay. 20 feet of movement to get here. He will take a pot shot at the drow. If just with cover, right? So he's got a +2 to his AC.
Yeah, +2.
Okay, still gonna try to take a shot.
Nice.
Okay, 16.
That hits.
Nice. So that
Engaged with
is
an ally.
D10. Oh, you're right. He is engaged with somebody, so that is sneak attack. So good call.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice.
And 8.
Nice.
Okay, another 12 damage, and I will yell out. I will yell out to him in Elvish that you'll have to try harder. Well, basically, in Elvish, saying you'll have to try harder than that Loth worshipper, and keep going that way. So 30, and then I will bonus action dash to go further away. So, let's see. Can I jump over to this other building here during that movement?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
To the
so
north
I've got
here?
another- Yeah.
Yeah, it's lower as well, like one floor down. So yeah, you can do that.
So another movement action would get me here, and I'll end my turn.
Okay, and I'll say just based on the edge of the roof, you have +2 AC.
Gotcha.
+2 cover. Cool. The drow will make 2 scimitar attacks.
Your friend's gonna die.
First one hits, the second one misses. As it buries into the hobgoblin, he curses.
Oh.
Here. He will pull out this or he had it out as he jumped from roof to roof. A great sword. Make 2 attacks with that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, this guy is
Damn.
seemingly more capable than oh boy, they both hit.
Damn.
We'll bringing us back around to Mr. Goof.
Oh gosh, son. Alright, I'm gonna. This is my action, right? So I can move while doing actions.
Yeah,
Mhm.
so movement and actions are 2 different things.
Okay. How far am I away from the? What do you call this guy?
The drow.
Drow.
The drow.
Yeah.
How do I check that?
Yeah.
How do you guys do
just-
that?
Yeah,
Hit
control.
PT.
Yeah, control and then hold click. So, or hold control and hold click.
I'll control. It's not working. Oh, I'm on a Mac,
There you go.
so it's the
Oh yeah.
Mac. Okay, 50 feet. All right. But if I want to, I can move and then do an action, right?
Yeah.
The sleep thing is like range is 90 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I want
Yeah.
to try sleeping him.
Okay.
All right.
Roll a intelligence check. First.
Intelligence check.
Oh.
Wait. Checks intelligence. I'm pretty dumb. 10.
10 was the DC on this, so you just met it. You know that elf, like having elf blood, you can't be put to sleep.
So he's elfish, right?
Yeah. So you do put that together. Being well traveled and being in fights before, you do know this. So.
And I do understand his language, though, if he says anything.
You have like a mild understanding. You have like words here and there. Like you pick up a word, but yeah.
Right. Guess I'm going in. Am I going in? No. I want to move towards. How many movements can I take here?
Move 30 feet.
30 feet?
Yeah.
I want to move closer to our road.
Okay.
Yeah. Here.
Cool. Is there anything else you would like to do? Any action?
Yes. I'm gonna try to Vicious Mockery.
Okay. So another saving throw.
Saving throw.
Yeah, that's
Well, not
that.
you. You
No, he
click
makes a
Vicious
wisdom
Mockery
Yeah.
on your spell
Yeah.
list.
Okay. Then he has to make the saving throw.
Dang.
Unfortunately, he is just brushing off these insults you're throwing across the.
I gotta work on my insults.
Great wisdom. Wow.
You're too nice. That's the problem.
Yep.
Krandren.
Let me see. Let's see. I will yell out to my newfound ally and basically just say, I appreciate the help, but this might be a little too much for us to handle. I suggest a hasty retreat. And I will yell out to the drow again in Elvish, joke's on you, better luck next time, and I am out of there. So, dashing, bonus action, dash, out of there.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, as far as this is concerned, you can move off the map. You will let's see. Mr. Goof, roll a perception check.
My interface went a little wanky.
Wait.
Perception?
Yeah, perception.
Perception, where are you? Okay.
Unfortunately, the sound of like clashing swords is too much. It seems like the drow said something, but you don't catch it. yeah, you see the rogue that you just met speeding away, and making their escape. Do you follow or do you stay?
I do not follow, but I go like to the west. I also disengage.
Okay, so you separately. Yeah, I'll say that you can. I believe your levitate lasts a little while, and you didn't do anything else, so you can just levitate down. And
Yes.
can also separate. Okay. We do not see what happens.
Oh dear.
Going to make a lot of rolls private. Okay. So, guys, separately end up in Krandren, you see down the street the strange magician type of character with a lute bard, you'd know. Also, probably both of you panting a little bit from getting out of whatever this was.
That was, yeah, so I will approach the person and, yeah, try to strike up some conversation. Just say, that, just whispering over to him, that was a close one. I was not expecting you to show up. Who are you?
Oh, hello there. Yes, I am Mr. Goof. I was just traveling the lands and I'm trying to learn about this new world so I can impress my son. I'm trying to figure out what's going on in this land. I heard that before. I heard those sounds before. I knew someone was in danger, so I needed to check what's going on. So I looked and I saw you in danger.
Well, I appreciate the kindness of strangers. It's we'll have to talk a little more as we go, perhaps. I'm headed up north. Do you have anywhere to stay?
But no, I just got here. I do not know the map.
Well, if maybe you could follow me. I'm heading up north and have a place that we could stay, and maybe we can talk about what just happened. So, yes, again, I appreciate the help, Mr. Goof.
Yes.
Where is that name from? I guess, what is Krandren looking at? Out of curiosity, if you could describe your character,
Visually,
please.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a human. I'm pretty tall, very slender. I have sad eyes, thinning hair. My wardrobe is kind of all dirtied up from all the mud.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Yeah. So, Krandren will, I guess, show you where to go, and we'll walk back toward Troll Skull Manor in order to try to reconvene with people. So.
Cool. Yeah. Let's go to Gur. Just what you did at One Man's Trash.
I just wanted to see how my family's doing, just checking up on them, making sure Cypher didn't blow up the house.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Would there be anything that they ran into? You would know. Let's see. Dusted Ruby, or One Man's Trash. Bad. Oh, I don't have them on this one. Bummer. Okay, One Man's Trash. Activate. Activate. Um, it's pretty late, so Cypher and Vivi seem to be sleeping, from what you can tell.
Okay.
And Benold is working on something. And he says, "Oh, hey, Pops, well, I mean, you weren't around, but it seems like we got a new commission. Little money
new
coming
commission. Ooh.
Yeah,
Who's the prop?
actually, the Sea Maiden's Fair, they just came into town, so there's a few repairs going on. Seems like one of their things is busted, and, well, they could use our help. And it'll be this larger gear kind of contraption that it looks like a weird, like, flying jellyfish float, and it seems like it is, like, deflated a little bit.
Interesting. All right. Well, we can work on this today if you want to. It is pretty late, though.
Yeah, I've just been. Well, I have to figure something out here. Just some of the struts here just don't seem to be holding the weight, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. But
let me take a good look at it just in case.
Nice.
I know you got good eyes on it. But.
Roll a. So I was wondering, do you have Tinker's tools? Yeah.
I do indeed have Tinker's tools.
I think that's what this would be. That's what I'm choosing to make.
All right.
Let's see.
How
And
do I
then
roll?
if you
Oh,
use that, it asks what. Like.
Tinker's tools, intelligence.
Yeah, it would be intelligence.
All right.
All that. Nice. You do seem to help out quite a bit as you solve one of the problems that Benold was running into, and he'll get this done quite a bit quicker.
While we're just sort of working on it, I'll just be like, by the way, thanks for helping out with the whole inn. I know it seems like kind of a random thing to start up, but real estate's good business, and if we open that up, some extra income would be nice.
Oh yeah, well, I was kind of surprised. I mean, I feel like we got a good thing going on here, but I mean, that place seems pretty nice. I mean, it's a good enough location. I mean,
oh yeah,
draws a lot of attention.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that. I said we keep it completely separate. This store right here, primary focus. Whatever happens in the end, if it ends up bankrupting or if it ends up succeeding, that'll be good. But maybe we should keep more focus here.
Yeah, I mean, by the way, are those friends of yours? I mean, some of them seem a bit like rough and tumble,
Oh,
they all
yeah.
good?
The more I talk to them, the more I feel like they might just murder everybody in the town.
Oh
they're-
no.
They seem to be good sometimes. Like sometimes it's like they're eating pancakes and they're normal people. Like, when they start fighting, or when they start seeing something that they don't like, it seems to get bloody really fast. I don't try to interact with them too much. They seem like bad news.
Yeah, he'll chuckle a little bit and say, well, I mean, if you manage to keep up with them, maybe you're keeping them sane out there. I mean,
I'm
gotta be
really
something to stop 'em.
I'm really trying. Like, I'm trying to save as many people from dead basically as I can. But you know,
I mean, you got a
so
good
much I
heart.
can do.
You got a good heart, so I mean, you taught me a bunch of stuff like that, so maybe
Yeah,
try to help them a little bit. Anyway,
that's just my
this
hope.
job over here is paying a pretty decent amount actually. 50 gold or so. So the expenses on the shop about 10 gold or so to keep things running, but maybe in like 3-4 days time I'll have this job hopefully finished up, and well, we can use that gold for whatever.
Yeah, we really could use the gold. Place always needs some sprucing up. Could also help buy some materials for some inventions. Speaking of which, didn't you mention to Krandren you were working on something? The little
Oh yeah,
it's
that
like a
thing.
hilt.
Yeah, he was talking about having it wrist mounted. I think I have that.
Yeah.
He'll like go out in the back and like scrounge around a little bit, throw a bunch of like half finished inventions, and he will produce the basically Assassin's Creed wrist blade.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Well, you gotta still watch out for this thing. There's some stuff that, well, isn't completely worked out, but I mean, it works like 99% of the time. So, I mean, if you want to surprise someone, you just like shake their hand and then suddenly, wata! And he'll flip out the thing on his wrist.
Well, you know what? I think this is brilliant. And if anything, this is a prototype. I say that's what we treat this group as. Prototype testers.
I mean, that would be pretty. We could expand out to adventures. I mean, usually we, cater to a lot of, people
sailors
defending themselves and whatnot. So, I mean, making stuff like this gives me a little project to do.
Yeah, plus adventurers normally are loaded. So
That's
it's
true.
a good demographic to go after.
Definitely. He'll hand over the wrist thing. And
you say you think you'll finish this project in like the next 4 days?
Yeah, it should probably take 4 days or so. Maybe give me a 10-day just to be safe, but I mean, if we want to come around and visit, doors always open.
That's what I'm thinking. Because right now, 2 days in, and all we've been doing is looking at the poop scrubbers.
Yeah, that doesn't sound great.
Yeah, that's not great. Nothing's happened yet. Maybe I'll just take one of those days off and help you out, see if we can speed things up a bit.
Well, I don't know. Seems like if it's boring enough, why not? But
exactly.
What do I know? I'm not an adventurer like you.
Hey, give it some time. You'll probably be an adventurer one day.
I don't know if it's exactly my thing. I just like, making stuff, and I don't know. It's a bit too exciting.
Yeah, you get used to it. But of course, decision's always yours, my boy. I always respected that. I mean, look at Cypher. He's making all kinds of crazy decisions by himself.
That's actually what I was thinking about. If anything, that's Cypher's kind of thing. He's got a lot ahead of him, and frankly, I don't know how long we can keep him around here. Eventually, he's gonna want to see the world. I feel like, but I'll keep him in line till then. Make sure he makes it up to that point. Doesn't blow himself up.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you looking after your brother and sister a lot. It's
Hey,
good
don't
stuff.
mention it.
All right. Are we finishing up like the project there?
Yeah, so you feel like you're in a pretty good spot where the rest of it seems to be just like a bunch of stuff you need to do along the way. Nothing too crazy complicated. And it's getting fairly dark.
I think it's getting late. I'm gonna head over to the manor, make sure these people haven't, broken anything else in there.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, I'll see you around.
All right. See you around. Be good. You start
I'll
walking
try
slowly.
to. Yeah. Cool. Heading back to the map. Cool. So everyone eventually makes it to the manor, except for one person. Except for one person who dies along the way. V's and Grumbo roll a perception check.
That's a pretty good roll.
That's a pretty good roll.
That's a good roll.
Yeah.
Okay, Torin, roll a stealth check.
It's a good roll.
That's a good roll.
Grumbo, you see a flash of red turning down one of the alleys as you're traveling.
How far away?
It's still about 60 feet. And you didn't try to catch up to Torin, but
Okay. I note that I saw him.
okay. Do you just keep going down the road
Yeah.
towards the alley?
Yeah,
Okay.
hanging with my pal.
Okay, you guys make it to
Good
the
pal
alley.
bees.
Torin, you head over to the Field of Triumph. Is there anything you'd like to do here? It's winding down, and yeah, it's about 6, 7, 8-ish.
Those are not a crowd or anything. It's winding
It
down, or
it seems like today, it doesn't seem like there's a huge crowd around. Yeah.
do I still have that poster with me that I got?
I'll say that you can have it if you want to check it out.
Yeah.
Or you do see that there's posters similar to it around. So if you want to check it out.
Yeah, I'll walk up and I'll check them out.
Okay. Are you trying to tell when those fights would be open?
Yeah.
Cool. You'll see that there's a fight in 4 days or so, like a entrance fight. And they're looking for groups of people rather than single combatants. And there's another one in about 14 days. So 4 days and 14 days.
Okay. Are they both the same? Is the 14-day one also a group one?
The 14-day one has both.
All right.
Either single combatants or groups.
All right. I'll just take note of it. Just start cruising back along the Troll Skull Alley.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you make it back. I would say probably you're the last, or you and Grumbo or you and Gur arrive there around the same time.
Pal.
Change the map.
Krandren would take the effort to not just walk into Trollsoul Manor in his disguise. He would like try to find an alley somewhere a couple blocks away in order to get out of the disguise, be Krandren again, and then walk over to Trollskull.
I mean, why bother?
Okay.
Everyone knows it's you.
This, I mean,
Questionable.
we're gonna talk about that, but it's I will instruct Mr. Goof to go on ahead, and then Krandren will take off the disguise and head back.
Okay. Yeah, you feel you've done a pretty good job at that. Yeah, everyone arrives there. So Gur and Torin, you are the last to arrive, but seems to make sense that people would be around the like lobby if you guys want to talk about anything. Also the new face coming into the front door.
Yeah, I like to approach first guy. Who's this guy? Barely injured. No.
That's actually me. So it's Krandren took off his disguise, and he was disguised as an elf, but he's actually a hobgoblin. So, and he will say, "It's Goof. It's me. Same person from before. It's a long story, but I will give you. I'm trying to be honest with you because I believe you've earned that by saving my life. So, yes, this is me. My name is Krandren. It's a pleasure.
Hi. What's going on here? What was
these
that?
are my compatriots.
Do they know about the Dark Elf and his nasty weapon?
Dark Elf? Jeez.
So, everybody, in my ventures to lure out the murderer that's been going after all the elves, I was attacked by a murderer. I was able to get away with the help of my new friend here, Mr. Goof.
Oh, yeah, everyone.
Oh, hi there.
Nice
How are
guy.
you?
Yes, we got a good look at the guy, at least, so maybe we can fill you in on what we saw. Mr. Goof, can you let them know what you saw from your angle?
Oh, it was kind of scary, and I couldn't see much. I know this guy. I could hear him like talking some elvish words, something about his grandmother, and he had this weapon, really, really dangerous weapon. It's like it fires at a range. It's not a crossbow, but it shoots metals. Devastated.
I have something in my shoulder. Gur, if you'd like to take a look.
Oh, that sounds disgusting. Yes, let's do that. What do I see?
I don't think you need to even roll anything. You've known these new kind of weapons that are coming out, these firearms, pistols.
Yeah, I know these things. You fandangled fire powder, luster powder. I don't remember. Yeah, things explode and it shoots things. It's pretty fun.
Not on my end, no. But
no.
I mean, did it hurt you?
Oh,
yes, very much.
And then it seems very effective.
So what's going on in this town? There's some
Would
murder around?
Felt the poison from that bullet, or
the poison?
About the poison?
Like, is there something that he would have felt off after getting hit by the bullet to relay that information? Or?
I believe it is just poison damage, but yeah, I would say that you felt that this thing was like the wound hurt, but like somehow the embedding of the wound, like it stung afterwards.
Yeah, Lyle mentioned how there seemed to be something more to it than just the metal. Something else was doing some damage inside.
Oh, like a curse.
Oh.
It felt more physical than a curse, I would think. So,
Torin, does your curse feel physical?
Yeah.
Maybe you're cursed.
I
You
mean,
think
I
he's
kind of,
cursed, Torin?
I don't know. When you get near people, do you feel weak?
no more so than usual with certain situations. It was a temporary pain, which is gone for now, but just I think there was something the project felt different than just a normal piece of metal. Wasn't sure if you would know anything about it, Gur.
Well, yeah, I've dabbled in chemistry before. It's probably just poison. You know, it's a lot of substances that hurt humanoids. It could be any one of them, really.
Well, this person is incredibly dangerous. I was able to get away, at least, but I
How did you get away? Wait,
No.
wasn't the point to take him down? Wasn't that why you're in the costume in the first place?
if you'd, it was to lure him out, not necessarily to take him out on my own. Although I was assisted by Mr.
Exactly.
Goof here and another person that showed up.
So is Mr. Goof one of your...
A hobgoblin that I had recognized, but somehow also knew who I was, even though I was wearing the disguise. I just don't understand. I've been doing everything right. How do people know who I am? Just
We all turn and look at the camera.
Break the wall.
I think it's
This
because
fellow of
you don't.
yours,
I
he's
think it's because you're not
probably-
carrying the picket sign that says "I am an elf."
Hmm.
Do you
Well,
have,
this
a,
fellow
do you
of
have a sign
yours-
on your back that says "Hello, my name is Krandren"?
Maybe try a name tag.
well, I
Brandon,
mean,
roll a insight check.
okay. Insight
Hey.
19.
Please.
You're talking to your friends. You notice Slab's head pop down into the like cellar. He seemed to be moving quicker than usual.
Wait, what the hell was that?
It's Slap.
This is the
He
ghost.
works here.
Get over here.
It's the ghost in the cellar.
He's apparently the inn manager, which we still haven't signed off on. No contract, so he's working pro bono.
Still gets to order around the hobbits. That's got to be worth.
Oh,
something.
absolutely. He definitely has the title.
Oh, Krandren. Slab just organizing ale down here. What? Why you come down here?
I know something else is up, Slab. Please tell me what's on your mind.
Slab was lost. Didn't know where to go to find the manor.
Right.
Well, Slab had name tag that speak names. Slab was very confused walking home. Slab wanted to find friends. So, well, Slab may have talked to Hobgoblin.
So, okay. Who knows that I am here?
Well, from what I know, just Hobgoblin. Rog. But Rog friendly. Rog friendly to Slab at least.
True, and I at least trust him enough, at least I did, to have kept my secret at the very least. Just want to make sure that this isn't leaking out further than it has to. It's a thank you for telling me, Slab.
I won't talk about Krandren to anyone anymore.
I appreciate that. You could just talk to me first. Let me know if anyone reaches out to you, and then we can figure something out.
But Rog okay?
He seemed to be holding his own very well against that elf. He's a competent warrior. I am sure that he's fine.
Xanathar Guild say something about Drow being bad.
What did they say?
Just to watch out for them. To bring them back to Xanathar.
Okay. Did they say what they wanted to do with them?
Lab doesn't really know too much, but whenever he bring person back that Xanathar wants, Slab would not see him again. Ever.
How odd.
Not even dead. Slab usually see dead people, but not nothing.
That's very strange. I will add that to my notes and keep that in the plans going forward. If you have any other information about the Xanathar, please let me know. They may have been coming after us. I don't know why they'd be coming after me, but it's very strange. Very strange. I have to think about this. Thank you, Slap. Don't feel like you have to hide down here. Just letting you know.
Yeah, he seems encouraged a little bit that you weren't super pissed about him talking about you.
Okay.
And yeah.
And Krandren will relay information to the group.
Okay. Yeah, is there anything else people want to do at night here?
Can I play my flute here?
Sure. Roll a performance check.
Performance check is under.
So it's like perception. It's right next to that.
Okay, I see. Perception, performance. Where is it? Oh, sorry. What's going on here?
You click your token first.
Oh, right.
Oh, is that?
There's something going on. Let me reopen my character sheet.
Sometimes it stops responding.
Because we switched from maps, so it's technically a different token. Is that how it works?
I have it popped out, so maybe that's it. Let me open it in the game. Performance.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, do you have the top bar where you can just click it? Oh,
there we go.
Nice.
Yeah. This person's playing pretty well as everyone. I'm not sure how many people are just hanging out in the tavern, but our traveler seems to be pretty good at their instrument.
That's really good. Where did you learn how to do that?
Oh, it's a long story, but I started with my dad. He taught me some of the flute songs from his land, and now I share them across all of my travels.
Oh, very nice.
Seems to relieve some of the troublesome aura that we're having here. So I hear there's some murder around. What's that all about?
Oh, it's messed up stuff going on. The murderer specifically killing elves.
Elves. I'm a half elf.
You're a half elf?
Oh, don't get me started.
Oh, didn't know that.
Huh.
Well, don't tell anybody. I should probably be telling you, but I just trust everybody. You seem like a nice old fella.
Oh, I thank you. You seem like a good man yourself. How old are you? You don't really meet that many half elves.
Well, can't really tell, but about I 40. I stopped counting really.
Oh, that makes sense.
And I continue playing the flute.
So, what kind of magic do you know? See your hat.
Oh yes, I went to College of Lore looking for stories, so I know a couple. I'm not much of a combat kind of guy, but I do know some supported spells like healing and aid and restoration. Of course,
Helpful stuff.
I know I know my way around words. Pretty charismatic, if you say so much. If I can say so myself. Yeah.
Mainly blow stuff up and burn stuff down and that kind of thing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I have one healing spell. I don't really get to use it that much because everybody here is kind of crazy. But other than that, I do support stuff too. Just more machine-y than magic. Oh yeah, I build stuff all the time.
Lovely.
Yeah. Actually, me and my son, I was actually going to talk about this to the group. Well, actually, maybe it's not a good idea now that, Krandren's being fully attacked. I was going to ask for like a day off to help out with one of the projects my son has.
Oh, you all seem very weary. Let's, Can I play a Song of Rest here? How does Song of Rest work? Breaking character.
You won't have to because we're all taking a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're...
Alright, I see. It's only when you...
So,
it's like
when we
rest.
when we get to go home and sleep, we take a long rest, but if we're in the middle of an adventure and we're hurt and we need to take a short rest, then you can do that and it's super helpful.
Yeah, that could definitely help. So, if we're in the middle of a dungeon or something and we take an hour to rest, then you do the Song of Rest.
Cool. Yeah, so I'm also a Master of Disguise.
Oh.
Have you met Checkmate? Or I guess you did meet Checkmate.
Yes, he kind of fooled me.
Pretty good.
We can have 2 people pretending to be elves. Double the chance of trying to get murdered, I guess.
Blow for a half elf. I'd maybe phrase that a little differently.
I mean...
Well, to reassure you, it seems like they're not going after half elf. It's mainly full elves that are being targeted by this drow, it seems.
Yeah, which is weird. Isn't a drow kind of an elf?
If Gareth's here, I'm not sure how much Krandren would know, but I think there's a pretty big difference between the two. I know they don't like each other, at the very least.
Oh.
They're cursed, like Torin.
I mean, Torin doesn't like a lot of people, though. Doesn't seem like Torin likes us very much either. Because of the whole curse thing.
On account of the curse.
Yeah.
Curse, yes.
Look up for my notes, finally. Oh, wait. Hey, I was looking at the notebook that Krentz dropped. And there's a mention of a drow in there, actually.
Can I
Is
read it?
there?
Dickens.
It's just a bullet point, really, and it says Yagra and the Drow ? Torin, does Yagra know? Is she friends with the Drow?
Yeah, Yagra's
not that I know.
from the Fight Club. You see, this giant dragonborn owns a fight club, and apparently Yagra is one of his, does she work for you, technically? How does that work?
No, she's not my fighter.
Who are your fighters?
I have Gruck. He's like my main guy who's like security, basically.
But he doesn't fight, then. That'd be not
Every now
officially
and then he will.
Oh, isn't that kind of conflict of interest?
Not really.
Like, what if someone beats Gruff in the fight, and then he just decides, oh, well, I could already beat that guy, so I can do whatever I want here.
Yeah, that's normally when I'm there.
Have you been to the Dusted Ruby in the past few days? Like, what happens when you're not there?
Not a whole lot. They just get things ready. I have like a staff there that keeps things going while I'm not there.
Okay.
Keeps his hands clean, except for when he's murdering people in the middle of work.
If you bring that up one more time.
Oh, sorry.
So, do you have a way to, contact Yagra? Or...
Yeah, I can just walk down there and find her.
And she's just always there?
Training,
Usually-
basically.
Yeah, she's usually either at the Dusted Ruby, Yawning Portal. There's something else which is taking a decent amount of her time, where you don't see her for maybe a day or, yeah, you're not sure.
At the very least, the Xanathar are watching her, and I mean, it says Yagra and the Drow, so it would seem like they have some sort of relation. Of course, this might be an assumption, saying these are one and the same, but I don't see very many Drow around, do you?
Really? I don't really know where Yagra goes. Other times when she's not at the Yawning Portal or the Dusted Ruby. So
Didn't you have, someone follow her when she threw the fight? Or, something, at least?
follow her? No.
Oh.
Well,
I told her to follow Gruck after Gruck got beat up.
Well, following
You know.
her is going to be what I'm going to do if she doesn't respond to questions very well. I'm getting a little restless, and this seems like a great thing to go on.
Yeah, it's better than nothing.
You want to do it after work tomorrow, or?
I am getting very bored of watching people shovel dung.
Yeah.
Ooh. That's actually a good idea. Why don't we just take shifts? I mean, we can't just leave the job, obviously, but how about some days we just have one or two people stay with the dung sweepers, and then days after that, next day, another two people can stay there.
Humbly like to once again bring up the fact that we employ 4 people that could easily go and babysit them.
I don't think that's a good idea.
That's not a good idea.
We'll send them with Slab and the robot. What could go wrong?
That's a slightly better idea. I trust Slab. Well, I don't trust Slab, actually.
He's the manager.
Yeah, but
Also, you'll have to submit your days off request to him. He deals with scheduling.
what?
Nothing.
I think
I
V's
am
face
wondering-
down on the bar by this time was just thunk as her forehead slams on the bar.
If you're looking for stuff to do, I I think that next time I were to walk around in the dock ward in order to attract some attention, maybe I can have someone follow from the shadows, keep an eye out for this drow with a gun.
I mean, if you guys really want something to do, I've got a portal to another dimension in my back pocket.
We're not doing that. No.
Maybe after the job is done, we can test that out. I'm still interested.
That doesn't seem
I
like a
mean-
great idea.
So after you
Why?
get shot,
No
now
ghosts.
you want people to hang around with, but only after you get shot?
I was thinking it would take longer than 2 days for someone to take the bait. Let's put it that way.
I mean, we now have 2 people who can become disguised as elves. You could have Checkmate and Mate Check. I'm
True.
not good with names.
It's a good
So
point.
basically, you wouldn't be by yourself, and we could still have people following you, so we could even the odds a lot more.
Just the gun hurt a lot. So
Yeah,
I
it
just don't want
seems-
to end up in a scenario like that again. So
Yeah, it seems
Yeah.
he targets lone prey. Not sure if he would dare target more than one.
And you guys said he only attacks like afternoon, nightish. Why don't we just set up an ambush at night?
yes, I mean I did my best to taunt him as I left. I'm sure he doesn't want to leave a job undone. So if I find myself walking around in the dock ward, sure he would take the bait.
Did you, out of character, did you say that a hobgoblin came to your rescue?
Yeah, I'd mentioned that
Okay.
a
Okay.
hobgoblin had rescued me and seemed to recognize me.
Well, it seems
He
like
yelled
he's
something.
Seems
Yeah,
like
you
he's
yelled something
already
about
been
a
ambushed.
grandmother.
No, he yelled something about now's your chance to like escape. He wanted us to run or something.
Oh, the hobgoblin did. Yes, the drow meant you mentioned. He said something about a grandmother. I don't speak Undercommon.
Does anyone speak Undercommon?
I do not.
I don't know if I do or not.
Let me check. I have this spell for comprehend languages. I should have probably popped it out. But he wasn't talking much.
Yeah, true.
Perhaps if
Krandren-
we were able to incapacitate him, he would be able to talk to him at the very least.
I think
No, I feel like this isn't the group for that. Most of the incapacitations we do are murder.
If he
Yes,
gives us the option, sure. But if he isn't cooperative, then perhaps he's better off being murdered. We'll see.
No.
He's been murdering elves in the dock ward this entire time. What do you propose we do?
We get information.
Well, yes, of course. But if he doesn't give information, what do we do?
I don't think that
We
he's just
turn
going
him in?
to show up again. One of his jobs is already botched because a hobgoblin came at him across the rooftop. He's just not going to go back to on his merry way shooting elves again the next night. He's going to wait a minute and lay low, like any
It might
like any
take a
expert
while,
would.
but yes, we've got
What's his
we
MO?
got another 8 days. I'm sure sometime within then he won't be able to resist.
How many elves are dead?
Quite a few,
Oh,
more
buckets
than
full.
more than anyone can count.
Oh
Like 12, I think.
gosh.
Yeah. Big cities. Kind of dangerous a lot.
Torin, I'm going to talk to Yagra tomorrow. Do you disagree?
No.
Would you like to come along with me?
I think I'm gonna go to the Dusted Ruby tonight and just go there for the night.
To see if
Make sure
to see if Yagra's
everything's
there?
okay. Well, that and check up.
I'll come with you.
Ooh.
If she's there, that's quicker return on information.
Okay.
So
Turtle.
did we settle on the shifts that we're going to be doing the dung sweeper stuff in?
You can have all
I
mine.
don't care.
Oh,
Torin's gonna stand up, walk over to the bar. He's gonna lean on it. Danica,
What's up? She will appear.
Torin's gonna pull another gold out of his pouch and he's gonna put it on the bar and slide it towards her and give her a nod. And then look over at V's. And
Yeah, she gives a look like, are you sure? At this point, you're giving her gold quite at a pretty good rate.
Yeah.
But she will give you a nod after a second.
What was that about?
bonus. Torin's
Why?
gonna turn around and he's gonna start walking towards the door.
Inside.
Yeah, same. Does anybody else notice Torin's creepy relationship with the Hobbit girl?
Your creepy relationship.
I mean, everyone can roll it
Insight.
insight if you're paying attention to this.
I don't care. I'm jumping over the bar
Man,
and grabbing some snacks.
Oh, 12.
And then like stuffing my face as
Sleepover!
I'm running out.
There's Grumbo.
Of course, Grumbo understands in your mouth.
I mean, the insight is, I don't know. There's a look on Danica's face that it's like, I'm not doing anything nefarious, but like, why do you want me to do this thing? But yeah.
Sounds like we
What
need
you
to talk
get.
to our employees.
Or our allies.
I mean, I'm going to talk to Danica.
Or just, Torin, the person that did the paying.
Thorin, the one that just walked away and refused to tell us what was going on.
I went through a whole effort of sharing my life story with everybody. I'd like some reciprocation here. That's all.
I am an open book. Ask whatever you want to ask.
Well,
I'm a simple
sure.
life.
I'm sure with you, of course. Just I don't like people keeping
All the secrets?
especially
Yeah, I
after
don't like all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like all the secrets either. It's getting kind of annoying. It's like, it's not even just secrets. It's like they're intentionally shoving the secret in my face and then saying it's a secret. Very unwanted.
Yes, I'm just trying to. I tried to clear the room.
No, you
like
did
everyone
great.
else to do the same. So,
I'll let you bring that up with Torin. I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Cool. Yeah.
Danica and see if I can figure out what's going on.
I've
Come
had a
on,
little
you
bit
know
of a
you
rough
want to know.
day. I might need to rest as well, actually.
Oh, fine.
Especially before squaring up with the angry dragon.
This is true. The cursed dragon, that is.
The cursed angry
Oh,
dragon.
he is cursed. That's right. We'll just have someone friendly next to him, and then he's completely pathetic. It'll be great.
Yeah, Torin's just making his way to the Dusted Ruby in the middle of the night. I guess with V's.
Yeah. I'm running
By the
out.
way, Mr. Goof, you can take the master bedroom since Torin's gone, I guess. Do be warned, there is a ghost there. As long as you don't break things, he's pretty friendly.
Oh, awesome. Great.
Oh, also, if you can figure out the ghost's name, that'd be great. I feel like we should know it by now.
Where's the room?
It's that room over there. Yeah.
Here?
This one over here.
Oh. Okay. I walk up to there.
Cool. As you walk up, you see Danica is stopped at the doorway there. So she'll say, unfortunately, you can't come in here. It's it's a pretty private room, and well, I think we have to clean it out.
Yeah, let's just solve that then.
Do I hear Danica turn away, Mr. Goof?
Because I was
People
gonna
would
talk
hear
to Danica anyways. Excuse me. You're employed by us, no?
Sure.
Yeah. Do you want to remain employed by us? Is the question.
Well, it was from my understanding that I was employed by all of you.
All right. Which one of us do you think is actually going to give you the money, though? The scary dragonborn that punches people's faces to the ground. Little girl that frequently stabs people.
Oh
You're
man,
on a
Hobgoblin.
very thin line here.
you're
not here.
halfway down the street, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm walking away.
Oh, your little informant.
Torin's gone now, like he's not in the manor anymore. I'm just.
True. Okay.
Or the old man that kindly took you guys in the first place.
All I know is that the Dragonborn wants the privacy, and, well, I'm getting a little bit of gold out of it, so what's it hurt anyone?
Alright, he gave you 1 gold, I'll give you 2 gold to just walk away.
Roll a persuasion.
Really wish I was more persuasive. Wait, that's not right. Is that right?
It'll be a
Come on.
DC 13. Ugh. That is
Nope.
not enough. She'll say, listen, I don't know how, well, you guys do it over here, but, well, I made a promise, and, well, I can't just simply walk away. Not to mention, I don't want to get lit on fire by the dragon. I mean, how would you like it if someone went busting into your room?
Oh, I just need a corner to sleep at. What if I just play a little tune here while you clean up Mr. Dragon's remainings?
I was lying about cleaning up the place. I don't want to go in there. He's gonna burn me alive.
He's not even
There's a
here.
lot
Get
of
out of the
rooms here.
way.
There's a lot of
Good,
rooms
he's
here.
not.
I
I'm
don't
gonna meet him
care.
at some
Get
point.
out of
I'm
the
gonna have to
way.
change my
Go
name.
back to
I'm
the
gonna have to change-
basement.
I'm gonna have
If
to
you-
change my name if I do this.
Alright, I'll come back.
Why would
I
you
got
have
it.
to change your name?
Because, well, I'm gonna have
You're
to
gonna
leave.
have to change your
I'm going
employment.
to have to get out of the city. That whatever that Dragonborn
Listen,
is gonna
I'll
punch
deal
me
with
to
the
death.
cursed dragon. He's not even that strong. Just
It really is.
He will like twerk an eyebrow, like
he already-
I'm going to die and you will die with me. If we
he already paid you, right?
right.
So take the rest of the night off, keep your money, and we'll deal with the
Dude.
dragon.
Is that how a job works?
Is this how you
Can I
treat
just-
guests?
Can I just leave at any time and because I got paid?
Oh, you're about to be leaving right now.
All right. Maybe that's fine.
Don't make me make slab deal with you.
You're
Oh,
a
that-
fucking monster.
That bundle of love.
You ever heard of the Kragma?
She hasn't. She'll quirk
Fucking
an eye.
name dropping.
I wish
I'm gonna-
you'd shut your mouth right now.
I'm gonna summon slap. I'd like to
What do you do,
cast
clap?
summon slap. I'm gonna,
What?
I'm gonna stomp on the floor and scream, slap!
Stuff.
Hey, we agreed that was
harassing.
the call for me.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah, that's the goal. Slap, remove the hobbit from the doorway.
Oh, halfling. I
Sure.
get offended by that.
Yeah, you really gotta watch with the slurs, Grumbo.
Look, I'm old, okay? It's from a different time.
Danica Fiddlewick, please move yourself from the doorway. Danica was saying, "No, I'm not moving."
Pick
Slab
her
will
up,
look
Slap.
back at you. Slab will look back at you like I did all I can.
Pick her up, Slap.
Danica, do you want to get picked up? Oh, I frankly don't. What do I do here?
Slap, you.
Alright.
Slap.
Plan B. Badu, get over here.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, yeah.
Orin's gonna rip your fucking arms off.
No one's out here. Badu, please remove the woman.
Yeah, Badu will. His eyes will turn red. And he will move out of the way and pick up Danica. Roll athletics.
Dun 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 dun.
Yeah,
Athletics.
exactly. Kill.
Flap, this is going on your performance review, by the way.
Oh no.
No.
Gosh darn it.
Oh, she is worse. She gets
Oh,
picked
good.
up and moved out of
Sweet.
the way.
Alright. Good job,
Jeez.
Badu. Alright.
Sorry for the extremely rude. Well, I don't even know what we'll call her now. Sure as hell doesn't work here anymore.
Nope.
But please,
I
make
didn't want
yourself
to work
at
here
home.
anyway. I'm
Make
tired of
yourself-
making pancakes.
Excuse me, ma'am? The adults are
I'm sorry.
talking.
It feels like you're trespassing right now. What are you doing in our building?
The guilds have rules, you know. This place doesn't even take customers. Why would I
Nobody-
even want to work here?
Nobody.
You were on probation.
Whatever.
You barely made it a week.
Oh my
All right.
god.
I
Now
knew.
go into the room.
I knew that
Drama.
I knew Snow Beetle and Hilltopple were right about you, Fiddlewicks. They said you were weak and that you'd never make it here.
This is a one-way road you're going down, and there are no exits to get off.
She'll squint and she'll say, "We'll see who wins this."
I mean, we did. You got moved.
You realize she's gonna hire an attorney now, right?
Sure did.
Alright. Anyways.
Hammer. The hammer comes down. My ace attorney hammer.
Oh no, not Hammer. He's the best lawyer in town.
She will say, "Drop me immediately," and like bang on the robot a little bit.
Badu, please release her on the outside of the building. Thank you very much.
That
Say,
could be-
"Drop me right now!" And she gets carried off. Drop me.
I'm gonna
That was
go.
very kind of you guys. Thank you.
Sure, yeah.
You're welcome.
Sorry about her.
See,
I don't
that's
know.
no way to treat a guest.
No,
Terrible manners.
especially not for an employee. She was on the fast track to management, and now, geez, hope she doesn't expect to get a good what's the word?
Recommendation?
Recommendation. Yeah, referral from
yeah.
us.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna have a team building talk with the other halflings. I'm gonna pull up a chair and turn it around and sit in it backwards. You
You
know?
gotta flip your hat backwards.
Yeah. Hey, gang. Just wanted to fill you in on some stuff that happened.
Roll an insight check.
Is he even tall enough for like to be
Yeah.
able to be seen from the back of the chair?
Oh.
How did you roll to a 3?
These people seem pretty loyal,
Loyal to,
especially to you. Wink, wink.
This
Right.
is great.
Great. Listen, gang.
They all listen.
So there's going to be some changes taking place around here. Some of them good, mostly good. You know,
Amongst each other.
it's going to be a little different from here on out. You know, we're making a few changes. We're moving a few people around on the schedule.
All
And
right.
the good news is you guys are going to be able to pick up some more shifts if you want. You know, some more hours. Maybe get a little overtime. You're
The
also
Dragonborn killed Danica.
yes.
They all look amongst each other wide-eyed. Roll a deception.
Yeah, we all.
A disadvantage.
Wait, what? They. What? Okay. I would prefer to not
Okay.
roll at a disadvantage, and I.
Okay, you convinced me. Don't roll.
No, that's all right. No, I have just the thing for that. I will invoke the
Okay.
tides of
Hey.
awesome for this lie.
That will be a. Oh God! Holy shit! Fireball.
Flat roll.
Eviscerate all 3 of them.
Well, we're gonna call it early tonight, folks. We're gonna.
Yeah.
Sorry, what am I rolling? Deception?
Yeah. Deception.
At
Norman's
normal.
about to add a whole lot more people to his murder.
Let's see. These imply different things. I will say roll it at normal based on what it seems like you're trying to accomplish here. Okay. They seem like they believe you, but also like they don't, like they know what you're about so far. So
I'm about my business. If you're implying
Yeah.
anything different, then you'll have to be more clear.
okay.
Anyways,
Is there anything else you want to say to them? Picking up more.
Yeah, so
things.
sorry about your friend. You're all getting a raise. Have a great night, team. See you in the morning. Have those pancakes ready. We have a guest.
You overhear. Okay, well, what are we gonna tell her family? Are we just gonna?
One of these guys is her family. It's like
Yeah.
her brother or something.
Fiddlewick. Yeah, Fiddlewick's the dumb one. He pats Fiddlewick on the shoulder and was like, "Well, honestly, I mean, she shouldn't be taking that money." And Fiddlewick is inconsolable, just sobbing. Okay.
Good you've done. You've
Anyways.
torn this family apart.
Well, at
Mission
least we didn't
complete.
take
Anyways.
any
Torn this
employees.
family apart, and Torin
Okay.
is going to tear you in half.
I don't think he has cause to, but I can't control
anyways,
what
Mr.
Torin does.
Goof, here's your room.
Oh yeah.
This is the master bathroom. This is the bedroom. Again, the ghost is friendly for the most part.
Feel free to look around. Go
Yes,
through
yeah,
things.
Motherfuckers.
Yes, I start looking around here.
You motherfuckers.
Yes.
What's going on here? Oh, the fight? This is the fight club?
Yeah,
This is the Fight Club.
I was going to cut away to the Fight Club if there's anything. Yeah, you guys get to the Fight Club. It's pretty dark, and it takes like an hour to walk there, but nothing happens on your way there.
Cool.
Let's see. Yeah, Yagra's around. Also Druck, and then most of the normal people who frequent this place.
Torin's just gonna walk down, just gonna give a wave to Druck and Yagra.
Yeah, they'll be talking amongst each other. It's like the place is shutting down. Yeah, people have been training and whatnot, and most of them are leaving. Yagra and Druck are one of the last ones here.
Everything been going good here? Nothing bad?
Yeah, Druck will say, yeah, it's been fine. Not too much happening recently.
That's what I like to hear. You guys headed out for the night?
Yeah, well, we've been heading back same way together, making sure, well, we got each other's backs, seeing as things have been dangerous recently.
Good. I'm just coming here, staying the night. I got some work in the morning I gotta go do, so I'm just gonna crash here and I'll be out in the morning.
Yagra will as you're like getting ready to go to the back room, Yagra will say,
I actually have, well, some business coming up. I'm not going to be in the club for a little while.
What kind of business?
Well,
she'll take a second and she'll just say,
frankly, it's my own.
Alright. Just be careful out there then.
yeah, she'll give a nod. Roll an insight check.
Inside.
V's, are you listening in, or
Yeah,
are you just
absolutely.
okay?
Lucky
so
number
if you wanna
7.
roll it.
16.
Okay.
Much better.
There's a sense that Yagra has some respect for Torin keeping to his own business about this. That she can come and go and not be stopped by things. So yeah, there's that sense of like she won't mess with your business. Like it goes both ways.
Unlike some people.
You don't know that.
I don't even know what you're referencing, to be honest.
Yeah, sure you don't.
Torin, I'd like to ask her a few things. Should I be direct with her?
I mean, yeah, she can handle it.
Okay. Yager, excuse me. V's, if you remember.
Oh yeah, you're the little girl who threw that troll into the middle of the yawning portal.
Smile at her. Yeah, that was great, wasn't it?
Sure was. I haven't seen anything like that.
Oh.
You thought about fighting around here?
You know, the thought did cross my mind. But I've been rather busy. You see, there's that whole nasty business over in the Dark Ward.
Yeah. Well, I don't know exactly what you're referring to, but there's things popping up all over.
Yagra, you... I'll just be direct. You seem like you're a little deep in your cups. You work directly with Davil, yes?
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay, in a particular organization, you can be direct with me, I already know.
Let's see.
Why do you want to know this? For what reason?
It's for your safety. You're being watched.
Roll a persuasion at advantage.
14.
Okay. Yeah. There's something about that which is especially persuasive, but yeah. She looks convinced.
Well, I work for the Zentarim, as you know, probably. Not exactly the most peaceful organization to work in these days.
Yes, indeed. I've heard and seen firsthand the clashes that are between you and many other groups. I have a note here that says Yagra and the Drow. Do you know what that means? Could you give me a clue, perhaps, to help you out?
Roll a insight check.
Coming right up. -1. 7.
Even with the 7, you don't know exactly why, but you can read facial expressions that it seems like you brought up something personal. And there's a twinge of like pain there associated with that.
Where do you find this information? Notes?
Yeah, one of the cronies of Xanathar had a notebook on him, and it had some information in it, and your name was in there, so naturally we're concerned.
Xanathar has my name as well. Well, that's not good.
Yes, and
well, if you need to know,
I
might as well tell you. Reason I threw the fight is because my family back home in Neverwinter is getting threatened by some drow. I don't really know drow to be within the city, but, well, seems like they have some connection to this place. Honestly, I haven't seen a drow within the city for quite a time.
I see. Well, we've learned that well, to be clear, there's an assassin in the Dock Ward, and they're killing elven folk, and we've identified that it is a drow individual. So I guess I see now that might have been out on a limb. We thought that you might have been connected or knew who this individual was.
Well, I was accosted by someone a while back. Didn't really get too much of a good look at him, but, well, the threat of the drow was soon followed, so, well, I'm guessing they're somewhere in the city. I have heard about this drow going around, well, I guess from your description, hunting elves. I thought it was some crazy serial killer, but... Well, turns out there's some drow afoot. I don't know where they're hiding, but well, from what I hear, they keep to the night. Not usually wandering around at night, so...
Well,
maybe that's why we haven't seen them.
Younger, you said your family was being threatened?
Yeah, supposedly, well, there's these drow pirates. My mom is a captain up that way. And, well, it's not a good idea to get on their bad side. Especially on the open water.
Well, pirates, I look at Torin. Dock ward, there's sea. Could we have a drow pirate problem on our hands?
I don't think it would be out of the realm of possibility.
Younger, are they threatening you or just your family?
Well, it seemed like if I didn't throw the fight when I did, well, they wouldn't be happy with me either. I don't know what would happen. They didn't threaten me specifically, but... You know, I can handle myself just fine, but when they threaten family, that's a whole nother situation.
I'm not sure I understand that one, but... Visa's gonna bury her face in her hand. What's the point? Yalgar Zentrum, she was fighting Krentz. What did they have to gain?
Ooh, what? Who gained? The drow?
Yeah. What value? What value did your loss have in that fight?
Let's see if she puts together anything. She does not. Let's see. What would she say? I honestly don't know. Well, we know they're in the city. Must be a reason for them to do such a thing. Honestly, this is above my head. I wish I could tell you more, but...
Are you able to point me in a direction of who might know more? And who, you know, for your family's sake, of course. Do you have a contact with them? If they're threatening you, surely you have a way to tell them, okay, I did the thing.
Well, I mean, it seemed like they were probably watching the fight, but when they gave me the message, it was anonymous. They just threatened me. Only drow I saw was the one that jumped me in the night. Well, what I do know is that Davil, he's got my back, at least. I can see how he can seem like a bad dude from distance, but I mean, he let me throw that fight, despite it being, well, seemingly pretty important for Zenter. I don't know about you, but I didn't expect that.
Alright, well, thank you for talking with me. I hope that somehow these are connected and we are able to help at least put your mind at ease when we clean up this messy business.
I hope so too. I wish I could give you more, but, well, they haven't contacted me since, and I don't know anything else about them. I'd like to just forget about it, to be honest. Maybe it was just a fluke. Those drow, they're scheming and planning. Who knows what their reason is for doing anything?
Well, forget about it indeed. You'll find letting your mind go and not having the memory is a liberating thing.
Yeah,
I'll let her go.
Yeah, Druck and Yagra will leave and shut down the place. And you guys can get a rest there. If there's anything else you guys want to do over the night.
Torin, what do you think?
Well, I mean, her business is her business. I'm not gonna go digging into her business when, you know, she's a friend. Everybody's got secrets. No, not everybody likes letting them come out.
I suppose that's true. Look outside.
Well-
Is it still raining?
It's let's see. How's the weather tomorrow? It's similar to the first day where it's just sprinkling a little bit.
You were gonna say something, Torin.
I'm gonna go and crash. There's crash anywhere you want in here. Doesn't matter. And Torin's gonna go into his room that he has.
Cool. You have a good rest. No nightmares this time. Everyone has a good rest, except for Torin. Which brings us to Torin. That's a fucking nightmare. Cool. If that's that, back at the manor, you guys all get rest. How much are you going through? What happened with the Torin's room situation? Are you guys
are you
using
actually looking through things?
Yes, I am extremely suspicious.
Well, I mean, Torin hasn't really hid anything since, you know, normally he's had Danica watch, so he's never had to hide anything.
I did walk Mr. Goof into and at least showed him the bathroom.
Well, yeah, then you basically walked by everything. You saw, like, the little bobblehead sitting on the nightstand. You saw, like, a folded up note also on the nightstand.
Hey Gareth, do I recognize the bobblehead being from my shop?
Roll a. Let's see. Roll a history check. I
Dang.
mean, you have
My rolls today.
so many things in your shop.
Okay.
You do see a label on it, which is about how many years back could it be? I would think
Like a year or 2 years.
Oh, really? Okay.
Not too long ago.
Okay. Yeah, you'll see a like a championship winner. Like it's clearly for a certain time,
Oh,
and it is a red dragonborn in probably a slightly different outfit, or do you think it's pretty similar?
It's probably a little different. He's got
Yeah.
like forearm wraps on, and
Yeah.
he's like sitting there with like his arms crossed.
Uh-huh.
oh, well, that's cute. I wonder if he made that himself. Anyways, so yeah, here's the bed, here's the bathroom. Try not to make too much of a mess.
I'll try.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm not gonna touch the note.
everyone can get a long rest. And there's nothing else people want to do immediately. We'll go to the next day at work. If there anything people really want to do in the morning or anything like that.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's so bright. Nice. Cool. So, you have a extremely uneventful day at work today. As you keep on moving south. The fourth day? I think so.
Mhm.
We're out of 10. Is there anything in the next 3 or so days that pass by that you guys want to do? Anything on the fourth day afternoon? Do you guys want to go out into the dock ward at night?
Krandren would have communicated with the rest of the group the idea of if he decides to walk around the dock ward at night, if people could, keep an eye out from different alleys or hidden, keep it while he's walking around as bait, basically. See if
Hey,
he
sure.
sees anything.
Yeah, we can do that.
V's will dejectedly agree and just, I'll keep an eye out for you.
Okay. So on the fourth day, you guys are going to
Ambush.
yeah. So after work, is there anything that you would want to do differently at work? Is there anything that people?
Where am I at? I'm just goofing.
Yeah, you are along with them. So let me bring you down there. Yeah, you see that you probably did someone communicate that you were defending the cleaners? I think.
Yeah, I think we talked about it.
Yeah,
Debate.
Krandren would talk with Goof and basically, talk to him about, like, hey, we're on this job. Maybe you could help us out by looking around job murderer that is killing these elves in the dock ward. Might
Yeah,
help
I mean,
with
you two are the only ones that really got a good look at it. So
yeah. If you want to prove yourself, that's definitely a way to do it. Helping to take down a murderer.
You guys think it's a good idea if I also act as bait?
I mean, more bait couldn't hurt.
From a distance, maybe. So I don't think he would go after two elves at the same time.
Yeah. Let's keep it this way. I'll keep a look.
Okay. Yep.
Cool. So do you guys head to the same place that you saw him last time, or do you head somewhere else?
I think he would walk around the same area. Yeah.
Okay.
Side streets in the dock ward, maybe a little dark. So.
I'm compelled to
Nothing is
see
nothing.
if there's anything we can find out where the fight took.
Back there with everyone. Oh, there's Krandren. Are you disguised as Checkmate?
Yeah, he would. He's
Yeah.
keeping up the checkmate disguise while he's doing all this work. Yeah.
And you're also going out of the way to make it
Not be near the
a
group.
troll
Yeah.
skull alley.
Mhm.
Cool.
there
Roll
I am.
a people can roll an investigation.
I'll just be in a different area, but investigation.
I rolled bad though.
Gerd, don't you have those glasses that help with that?
I think it only helps for like up close stuff. It's not just like
I will
investigations in
say,
general.
yeah, I'll say in this case, it would actually be
Oh,
helpful.
sweet. Let's do it again then.
I'll abstain. Bees isn't really focused.
Hey,
20.
boys.
Okay, let's see. Do you, Krandren, do you try to are you just like searching the area?
Yeah, I guess. Kind of around the area that I was when I was first assaulted.
Okay. I think you're the first to notice. You see, like with your magnifying glass, bits of blood on one of the walls here.
Yeah. I use message on whoever's closest to me. Just say, guys, there's a situation over here, I believe.
I walk over.
Yeah, Krandren, I'll say that you seem not to be finding anything on this like general portion of the area. Seems like whatever happened was mainly
What about
on
in
this roof.
the area that he first heard that? Oh yeah, I guess that would be where he first heard that that sound on the roof. That was on this other roof, right? So.
Yeah, I think it was originally like the very first sound was on this roof over here.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just if I don't see anything in my area, then that's fine. I'm just staying away from the rest of the group.
Okay. Do you climb any of the roofs?
Yeah, if I initially heard it over here, I think he'd be maybe up top this area.
Okay. You find bits of blood on the these roof tiles.
Is there a difference between elf blood and goblin blood?
Roll a
That be
roll a
nature,
medicine check.
maybe, or okay.
Yeah, medicine or I feel like medicine's probably the closest.
Okay, just thinking. I was thinking along the lines of nature, just like a study of them, but oh, medicine. Nah, 5.
It's hard to tell that like it does seem that it's like slightly off color, but yeah, it's hard to tell one way or another.
You mentioned there was blood.
Yeah, there's blood here and there's blood over here.
Yeah,
Separately.
I want to check this blood to see if there's difference between
Okay. Roll a I'll say that's medicine as well.
That's
Ugh, unfortunately, it's also hard to tell. Part of it is just the like it's very thin, like the coating of blood and the like sprinkling rain has washed
washed
off
it.
quite a bit of it. Yeah, so
Hey,
there's just
can
like
I do
drops.
some like forensics to try and figure out if like what kind of weapon caused this blood to be here, or if it's like blood spatters of like someone trying to get away?
Sure, roll a that would also be investigation.
Is this also an advantage?
Yeah, I'll say so. Ooh,
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
there it is.
We get like the like there's a Batman game where you get like the replay of the like the hologram of the person doing the um it seems like someone slid off the roof and like you see them continuing to move further in this general direction. It seems like they slid off the roof, that they had some like slice laceration and
Laceration.
yeah.
I remember. I don't think we told everybody, but I want to take a chance now and tell them that we did hurt
Yeah.
the
Drow.
the drow.
How did you hurt it?
Well, I didn't. Your brave fella did.
Yeah, but what did he do? Was it bow and arrow, or I guess crossbow and arrow?
Oh, and
Once. Yeah.
Maybe this isn't the same person then. The blood would be more splotchy if that were the case. This is more. This is like the person got fully cut instead of pierced.
Did Goof see the altercation with the goblin?
Yes.
The hobgoblin? Okay.
Well, to a
Yeah.
degree, I also escaped.
Yeah, you just saw the last moments of them being kind of locked in combat with one another.
It's, I say we follow this blood trail. Might not be the person we're looking for, but maybe it's that other guy who helped you guys out. Send a message over to Krandren. Hey, I think I found your. This is either the person you hurt or the person who helped you escape. I found a trail.
I believe this is the guy we hurt, because the way they were locked, guy furthest to the north was our drow. The one guy further to our south was our helpful goblin. Was it a goblin? Was it?
Hobgoblin, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just bigger goblin, redskin.
I'm not sure what to do in order to maintain this situation.
You can
I guess I'll
respond to my
respond
messages
back.
in your mind.
Yeah, I'll respond back in the message that there's blood up here as well, but I can't tell who it's from.
Oh. Well,
He
does it
said they
look
both got
splotchy?
away.
Does it look splotchy, or does it look uh, kind of like lots and lots of blood? Is it like drops of blood, or is it like pouring out?
What does it look like? Can that be an investigation, or was that from the investigation from before?
The say based on the investigation before, you can tell that they're not like bleeding out so profusely. Like there seems to be like drops of blood, almost like the wound is like closed partially.
I'll respond back that it seems like it was non-lethal.
Non-lethal. Wait, what do you mean non-lethal? That doesn't make any sense.
As in, they didn't bleed out entirely.
Okay. You said you shot him, right? You shot the assailant.
Yeah.
And your friend, was he very hurt, or was he just sort of barely hurt?
He seemed to be able to handle himself during the fight. Last I saw, he had more damage. He had done more damage than the other one to him.
Well, then maybe Mr. Goof is right. I believe over here is the assailant, and over there is your friend. What should we do? Do we split up and try to find both of them? Or do we just try to find your friend and make sure he's okay?
I think it might be better to find the assailant. But
I don't think we should separate.
yes,
We're gonna need all the
sure
help we
what
need.
to do in disguise. Maybe just go down a different alley in the same direction wherever everyone else is going.
Yeah, I guess so.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'll say for the sake of this, you guys can all head kind of with Checkmate being separate from the group. And roll one more investigation, Gur, with advantage.
Right. Nice. 21.
Nice.
It seems like you find the blood splatter going down into the sewers.
Oh, it's the sewers again. Well, are you guys ready?
Pants are coming off.
I'd like to sneak, if possible, while we're down there.
Okay. You can roll a sneak roll.
Tell us what you see.
Perhaps they won't see me. 9. Great. Wait. I'm going to saving face, actually. Make that a 14. Because I'm around 5 allies. So
I'm gonna.
oh, wait. If I'm 30 feet away. Damn. That's right, I'm trying to keep a distance.
These is just walking in with a torch lit. Just straight in.
Try to sneak 30 feet back. That's.
Torin's just right behind her, just following.
I'll be back real quick. Just give me a minute. Gotta pee.
What?
Come on then, I'll clean you up after we're done. I guess.
I'm gonna climb up to like Badu's back. And he'll just like be stepping in the poo for me. You know. A lot less work if you don't have to clean everybody. By the way, Torin, we fired Donica.
You did what?
Yeah, we fired her. Being very rude to our guests.
What are you talking about?
Well, we were trying to put him in your room since you were staying in the Dusted Ruby.
Wait,
She was just saying no.
You did what?
You stayed in your room.
You went into my room.
I mean, technically, the entire thing is all ours.
But you went into my room.
Yes.
After I specifically told someone to not let anyone in.
Yeah, about that. You can't just be doing that. You can't just give people money and then tell them to do stuff like that.
That's how a job works. That's what we're doing.
No, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah. So what? You let the new guy in my room?
Yeah. Where else is he gonna stay? Plus, you weren't staying there.
Torin's immediately gonna start like walking up to you.
Oh, hey, how you doing?
Right as you do that, you hear coughing coming from down the sewers.
Coffee?
Yeah, like
Is the sewers properly lighted, or is like hard to see?
it is now with her torch.
Hmm.
I go to the coffee.
I follow behind.
Okay.
Likewise. Anyways, as I was saying, you can't just pay someone to be rude to the guests. It sounds like a terrible idea.
I never paid her to be rude. I paid her to keep snoopers out of my room, which I guess didn't work.
But we also weren't snooping.
Really?
It's an inn. It's
Needed
an
a place to stay.
Yeah. You can call a room when you're staying there, but you can't call a room and keep it forever. That's just ridiculous.
It's my room.
It was very nice
Well-
of you to let our new guest stay there for the night.
Torn's
Exactly.
immediately going to grab down. He's just going to grab you. Torn is going to reach down. He's going to try to grab you.
Wait, who are you grabbing?
Grumbo.
Okay.
I will immediately. Where are we? In the sewer?
Yep.
Sure.
Yeah.
Those guys don't look too friendly. I'll let you pick me up. You know what? Whatever.
Yeah, Torn's literally just grabbing you around the neck, and he is lifting you straight up in the air.
Torin, unless you intend to throw the gnome at these people up ahead, perhaps we should save this for later. Someone's bleeding up here, I guess. Coughing.
Great.
Someone's
Perfect.
sick up here.
Fine. Torn's going to throw Grumbo down specifically into the sewage. Into the sewage. Just.
Rog
Eat
will
shit.
Rog will, there's two hobgoblins up in front of you. Krandren, you're a bit further back.
Yep.
And or checkmate. And Rog gets up and like leans against the sewer. He's clearly quite hurt. And this other hobgoblin seemed to be tending to them. Rog will like pull out his weapon, but like very weakly.
That doesn't look like a drow.
You're
Excuse
not
me, did you help our friends?
Who goes there?
Hi, I'm Gur. Old man Gur, as people call me.
I remember you.
Yeah, he has this look of mild recognition.
You helped the burned one? Believe so.
Yes, I remember you. How you were injured. How are you
Yeah.
feeling, my friend?
He is quite injured still. But he's looking badly injured, as it says. And this other hobgoblin, which seems to be slightly different, more lanky, kind of hisses a bit and like steps back, not knowing what's happening or which way this is gonna go.
Don't worry. I think we're out of here.
Oh, you're
What was
cutting
that?
out.
You cut out? Yeah.
Oh, am I cutting out?
No, you're good now.
Not anymore. Yeah.
Alright, cool. Don't worry, we're friendly here. We mean no harm. Well, we mean no harm, right?
I think if we
No.
did, we'd have killed them already.
Most of
Good
us
point.
mean no harm. That's how
Yeah.
I brush myself off.
Torn's going to reach down and he's going to hit you right in the face, and he's going to try to push you back in the sewage again.
Torin, this is not the best use of our time.
Oh, yeah, but apparently going into people's rooms when you're not allowed is a proper use of your time.
I didn't go into
I mean-
your room.
Also, you didn't say we're not allowed.
Good point. Or that you
No.
had a weird relationship with the Hobbit girl.
True.
Torn's going to grab you again, and he's just going to push you into the sewage. Just like
Oh.
down. And he's just holding you there.
You're holding me under
Jesus
sewage.
Christ.
Yes.
All right, that's enough.
I approach Rock a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, he lowers his weapon. He doesn't sheathe it, but he lowers it.
Are you friends of the burned one then?
Well, now we are. I just saw an injured soul and I just wanted to help. Why did you help him?
He was my old leader,
Ah,
if you must know.
who's your friend there? He seems frightened.
Fellow hobgoblin from the old days. We have been trying to survive ever since the incident.
Incident.
V's is gonna call out, which direction did your opponent go?
From what I
Did
know,
your opponent survive?
they escaped towards the docks. I tried my best, but it seems like they were not willing to fight anymore. They were more concerned about the elf leaving.
I hand Gareth the torch. The torch. I hand Gareth the torch and light another one, and I leave the sewers and go the other way.
Oh,
Goodbye. I'm going to go find that one so he doesn't get away.
all right.
We're just gonna follow
Bye.
behind you.
Be safe. Be good.
I'll try.
Good luck. Those drow, they have ways of escaping.
What kind of ways?
What happened after we left?
The drow cast magical darkness. I couldn't see. I got a good swipe at him, but he quickly escaped my sight. They're sneaky.
Interesting. That's good information to know. Let me see if I can set him. Can I see Krandren?
Yes, he
With
did not
Checkmate?
do a very good job of hiding. Unfortunately, you're a little clatter in the background.
Yeah.
Hey, Krandren, your friend's over here.
Damn. So I guess I probably stayed a little too far away to use saving face, but just
Probably.
so I'll
V's and Torin probably pass Checkmate on the way, and she just points over her back or over her shoulder with her thumb.
yeah. Yes, it's me. Are you all right? It's a
Well, I could definitely be doing better.
Oh, yeah.
I want to cast a healing word on him.
Nice. Yeah.
We could use your help.
that's very kind of you for helping him.
You seem your way around a fight.
Seems like you know how to handle a blade still.
I do. Ever since the leadership was taken out, we had to fend for ourselves.
I'll be 7 healing. Wounds close up magically. He's looking quite a bit better than he did. He had these bandages, soaked with blood. You would know that Rog was one of the hobgoblins that, like, he was not caught up in your in the leadership getting taken out. He was one of them left as well.
So you escaped when everything went down.
We did. We worked with King Grohl. We were out on a hunt, returned back. What we saw was indescribable.
So what have you been doing for the past 30 years then?
Well, much of us, with the leadership gone, decided to keep on the move. Many of us moving to Waterdeep, hearing about a powerful creature offering some sort of life, some sort of way of avoiding all this hardship. But many of us joined the Xanathar. But learning more about his tactics, I know that he's a leader not worth serving, unlike you.
Let's see.
What? Have you met this leader?
I've seen it speak. It is
Yes.
paranoid.
I'm sorry, did you say beak or weak?
Speak.
As in, like, the thing bird has?
Like speak, I think, is what
Yeah,
said. Yeah.
I've heard it
Oh,
holds speeches in order to rally its people. But in the past month, it has been driven into rage. There are few things keeping it sane. The only way of finding anything out within the organization is from the officers. The leader is prone to even killing some of its lackeys.
Great question. How does Rob know if it's these guys? Like,
How does he know that Krandren's Krandren?
right?
I mean, you could ask that. Either of you. Do
Yeah.
you ask that?
Yeah, I asked that.
Yeah, he'll look over to Krandren and say, well, I'm sure you know this by now. Slab doesn't keep his mouth shut.
Apparently not.
Right.
Yes.
Fortunately enough for you, I'm the only one that knows such a thing. Me and a few other hobgoblins that no longer associate with the Xanathar. We've
So,
left since then.
are you still with them?
I am not with the Xanathar anymore. He wants my head, to be honest, and the heads
Really?
of our other leadership. Some of the more cold hobgoblins still work with him.
Where do they congregate? Do you know where to find them? So,
I know, but his lair is quite dangerous. There may be ways of infiltrating it. There are two entrances, one in the Castle Ward sewers and one in Skullport, which lies in the deep mountain.
And you don't need to roll a history check. Deep Mountain is the place that the Yawning Portal goes to. Like the well in the middle goes to Undermountain.
oh,
I meant Undermountain, not Deep Mountain. And he'll say,
Frankly, the Castle Ward entrance is much more safe than Skullport. I wouldn't recommend going that way. You'll get in much more trouble than you could imagine.
it's still useful information to have. I appreciate that. Where are you staying then? Are you going to be safe?
We have made a makeshift kind of hideout within these sewers. There are many crevices which the guards don't seem to patrol, nor do the sweepers of the sewers. But we are considering leaving the town. There's nothing left for us here.
It might not. You might still be able to make a home out of this place. If we could just. I have plans for this city. we don't... Perhaps we can make a home here. Let's... Don't leave just yet. I wonder if you could let me know where the rest of you are staying. So I
Yeah.
could try to find you at a later time.
Yeah, let's see. You will say that he find a place. Here. Hobgoblin. Yeah. Oh my god, that's huge. He will point it out for you.
Okay, nice.
Around here. And he'll say,
Frankly, I don't know what is left for the city as long as that creature stays here. There's no hope. It's far too powerful to take on immediately.
It sounds like this thing is a cancer to the city. It'll be better to get rid of it. I have allies. It's possible we can do something. Just... I don't suggest giving up just yet. Let's keep fighting the good fight.
roll a persuasion check.
Okay.
I'll say a straight roll.
Okay. Ah, fuck. 9.
Yeah. He's considering it and says,
What would you need of us? I assuredly want to follow you, but the city, it's beyond salvation. There are forces which are far more powerful than us, than either of us.
But not everybody together, I don't think. Just don't... I understand your hesitation, but don't make any decisions just yet. If you could just hold out in the hideout for a little bit longer, I would like to visit sometime soon.
yeah, he'll give a nod and say,
Fine. We won't stay for too long. But we'll at least stay until you visit.
I appreciate that at the very least, brother. Carry on. Stay alive.
Krandren, I am tired of sacrificing. I'm tired of giving up whatever we have, for things to be taken without reason.
Well, it's time that we take it back.
I'm not so sure.
Just don't give up just yet.
yeah, he'll give a nod and he'll turn and face the other way.
Okay.
Let's see. As he's leaving, he says,
Krandren, you may have to know when you're beat. And he will move around the corner. And with that, you guys can leave the sewers if there's nothing more here.
Yep.
Alrighty. Yep.
Okay.
Stop by the
So-
dry cleaners and drop off my
Yeah. Sure.
I mean, the entire outfit now.
Cool. Anything else people want to do for the next few days that pass by?
Yeah, Ger's gonna wanna just keep working on that project with Benny.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Krandren will check in with Gur about if he's heard from his son about his.
Oh yeah, I forgot to
Project?
give this to you. Yeah, he took your idea to mind and he put the little hidden blade over in like the wrist. I don't really understand it, but here he made it.
Excellent.
Is there like a library around or a place where I could read about some lore about the town?
Sure. Yeah, there is a library in the Castle Ward. It is called the Font of Knowledge. And you'll just have to pay a small fee. You will start with 25 gold, and I'll say it costs 5 gold to get like a membership. So you'll have 20 gold at the moment.
How much gold do I have?
You had 25. Like I'm just starting you with a decent amount.
Yeah.
And yeah, you pay 5 to keep there. And
I'll do that.
Cool. Yeah, you can read quite a bit about the city. There is a document with all that information. If I have that linked somewhere.
I would like to spend my next 2 nights, assuming Torin is sleeping in his highly coveted room. I would like to use my next 2 nights casting Minor Illusion to make him think he's being haunted constantly.
No, Torin is trying to find Danica on the streets.
Okay.
That's exactly what he's trying to do.
Did we not find the drow or not find the blood?
Oh yeah.
Or did that even happen? Or
would you guys spend the whole night? We could reverse back out to when you leave the sewers. If you are trying to follow the blood trail.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the only person who saw the other blood trail would be Krandren, right?
Yeah, Krandren would probably mention it.
all right, it didn't happen. I didn't leave the group then.
Okay. To like follow the trail.
Yeah.
It's all a dream.
Well,
a dream state.
Rog said he went that way, and so V's turned around in that way. But if it didn't happen, then forget it.
Yeah, after we turned around, I mean, could have continued looking while we were still out, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, before you guys, like, once you leave the sewers and V's and Torin, like, left immediately, you guys can...
No, I stayed.
Oh, okay, you stayed.
Just don't worry about it.
Okay. Would you guys want to follow the trail as you leave the sewers?
If possible, yeah. So I don't know about everybody else. But...
Yeah.
It would require a very high roll to follow a blood trail as it's raining.
Yeah.
I know just the man for the job.
Yeah.
What?
If you'd like to make an investigation to try to continue to follow the trail.
Oh yeah, easy peasy.
So whichever.
Also at advantage. Yeah, I mean, can I just help Krandren instead of me rolling?
Yeah, yeah, just whoever wants to.
Yeah, okay, I've got my expertise, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like that's better.
16.
Nice.
Yeah. What I will say is that you can definitely you know that it is going towards the dock ward. You even get a general sense of which part of the dock ward. It seems to be more in this south area, so it's not like the whole portion of it. This down here, but more than that, it's hard to tell.
Okay. Well, I don't know how much more we'll be able to accomplish tonight, but at least we've narrowed it down by a lot. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
I was talking to everybody. Yeah, it's
You get a little distracted sometimes.
Yeah. I don't know. I
I
mean,
think we should go drink.
yeah, that sounds like a good idea, honestly. I doubt we're going to be able to find it tonight anyway.
It's raining. Torin's cursed.
Well, at the very least, we've narrowed down our area of search on our nights.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah. Now people have downtime to
Yeah.
go to the library. I posted a link to. I'll send it to you specifically. With it has a bunch of information on Waterdeep. Don, I sent that.
I see it.
Yeah. So you learn a lot of things. There's like a very harsh guild system. There's pretty harsh laws. There's these drays, which are like multi-tiered, like kind of wagons these huge wagons that go riding through town. There's a bunch of these statues that were they came to life and attacked the town, and they were made back into statues, and now they're frozen around the town. These giant, this honorable knight, Hawkman. There's different like named statues that are these. Some of them were like made into houses and whatnot since then. Like there are buildings built into them. And yeah, so you learn a lot more about the city as you're going to the library there. Cool. Okay. Do people want to end it there? Is that a good place for people?
Yeah, I think so.